Black Compass Media. Salute to everybody tuning in, everybody in the building. We back again with another episode, man. Yo, listen, man. We've been pulling up every week with fire. I'm just letting y'all know respectfully. Let me get my guy in the building. Yo,
Black Compass Media. Y'all already know it's your boy Cole in the building. Salute the Army. Good guy gang in the building. Let's get it, Polo. You already know.
yeah,
It's a
man.
movie.
We in the building right now, man. Listen, we fresh off the weekend, last weekend, battle rap crazy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guest here with us, man. You know what I mean? Queen of the Ring League owner. And we gonna not only recap that, we gonna talk about everything. You know what I mean? He gonna just be with us. He gonna be a ball guy today with us. Oh, I got my guy Debo. Let me get Debo here. Debo, what's up with you?
Yo, what up? What's going on, fellas?
What's good, Debo?
I'm chilling. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? My man Cola, my man Polo. What's going on, brothers?
Ain't shit, man. You know, we just here. We just here. Oh, where you want to start, Cola? Yeah. Where you want to start, Cola?
Listen, from the weekend, the first event was
Queen of the
Queen of the
Ring.
Ring. So we got to start there.
Now, do we start with the bad or the good? What do you want to do,
We
Cola?
got to start with the good first. Get
Always
the
with the
good,
good.
get them
Now,
crazy.
now, we back. Queen of the Ring is back, man. Boxing arena. How does it feel? Like, walk me through the whole everything, Debo. Like, how does it feel to have an event out there, battles out on YouTube, all of the whole thing?
Um, it definitely feels good to be back, man. And have it in a space where um, we're known for, which is New York City. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself from coming out of there, obviously, and yeah, man, it's pretty much the good, the bad, the ugly. Is just getting our feet wet back again and shit. Some things you're prepared for, some things you're not. But it is what it is. This is how the cards are played. You just gotta dealt. Excuse me. You gotta play them.
Okay. We got our first donation. We got time 4.99. He said real quick. Was Debo was a real boxer back in the day, and if so, how far did it go? Was you a real boxer?
Yeah, actually, I am. I'm just fixing my thing, so you gotta give me
Yeah,
30
you good.
seconds. Um, just to answer that question. Okay, just to answer that question, yeah, I am. My only thing is that I was trained by my pops. 'Cause my pops is. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my pops was an actual professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a professional fighter, but I'm an actual boxer. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get my USA card and get in the game in that sense because I never liked the training and stuff as such. But I've trained and sparred with a lot of lightweights and middleweights as in the game. Well, back in the days, I can't say now because that was way back then. But I've been trained. I trained with a lot of cats that's out there and shit. But other than that, I didn't see it fit to want to even pursue that career because it wasn't the fighting part that's the part I loved the most, but it was just the training part that I had to deal with that I wasn't like real wanting to do. I wanted to play the streets a lot, so that was my thing.
And that's kind of where like the idea of like having a women battle in like the boxing ring, like that's kind of where that setup came
Hmm.
from.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, we had King of the Ring with me and Vague. Shout out to Vague,
Yes,
and that
sir.
was like he had that from a wrestling theme at first, but when we did Queen of the Ring, I said Queen of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. All right, we could do it in the ring, you know what I'm saying? But I don't do the wrestling shit. I do the boxing shit. I said, let's do it in the boxing ring. So, I have my resources in the boxing community in the Bronx, Brooklyn. And I just reached out to a couple of people. Aaron Davis was definitely one of them, which is a friend of mine and whatnot, him and his father. He trained one of my young boys and shit like that back in the day, south to Tumblr. That's Aaron Davis's father. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the gym that he had in Westchester. That's where we started at, and that's where everything started from there. I had the idea of saying, yo, listen, since it's the ring, we're gonna make it a real ring, which is a what you call it, so to separate ourselves from everybody else that's trying to do it out there.
Okay, now was it any worries like bringing it back? You know, being that battle rap is kind of like advanced with the apps. You got apps now. You got pay per views. You got just the whole shebang. Was it any concerns bringing Queen of the Ring back or like to the ring setup or no?
None at all, because the fans miss Queen of the Rings. The diehard Queen of the Ring fans that believe in us, that they miss us. So at the end of the day, I know once we come back, they're gonna come back with us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They've been waiting. and that's what it is. And I know as soon as we're gonna come back and give them the ring, that's something they didn't see with almost within 2 years. So I knew they was gonna come out and support because that's the setup. That's the theme that they love so much to be around the ring, to shake the ropes and hit the canvas and stuff.
Okay, Cola, what's up? Talk to me, Cola.
So okay, Debo, salute, big bro, Debo. You already know Debo family for sure.
My guy
Now,
Cola.
before we get into the craziness of what was going on, now the event gear is the day. I ain't see all the battles in entirety. Only battle I have seen to this point is Hope Trilly versus Liza Versa. I thought was fire. So once you get there, is it feeling back like the old Queen of the Ring? Once y'all vague vibe, y'all let everybody in the building. How's the vibe in the building, Debo? Is it giving you that old feel like, nah, we back now? Because
The
y'all
vibe
did
was
pack
nice.
room 5 and it was on the floor. It wasn't on the ring. Now the ring back, the whole nostalgia. We back in New York. How was that feeling?
That vibe felt wonderful, man. That vibe was a great vibe. Everybody was like a family reunion in there, and the battles just added on to it. All the fans loved it. They loved us being back. They shook my hand 1,000 times. Yo, man, great to be back. Because you got to remember there are no events, battle events, in a big magnitude going on in the Bronx, in New York, let alone the Bronx. So, you know, yo, man, it's a great feeling. It was a great feeling for us and the fans.
I'm not gonna lie. The energy in the building was pretty incredible, man. It was a lot of women came out to support. I haven't seen that many women at a battle rap event in a very long time, to be honest. So that was definitely a good look. Did anybody surprise you with their performance?
Shout out to Hope Trillion and Eliza Versa, man. It's all about the new talent. I love the new talent, and when I say it's all about them, that's what Queen of the Ring was built on, is to bring up new up and coming ladies to go fly out there and do what they do. We could showcase them on our stage for the world to see and keep going and whatnot. So it's not like I don't like all the other performances, but those two right there just took me back and reminded me of what Queen of the Ring was really built on. So I gotta give it to those two right there.
Hmm. Cola. What?
Okay, so
Go ahead.
Hope Trilly, we in the building. Everybody packed in there because we got to walk down the event. We
Mm.
just can't. We
Yeah.
gotta get in depth with this shit now. So we going through Hope Trilly, Eliza Versa going down. I think that battle, room shaking, everything going good. Debo, boom, one battle down, everything going
You
good.
got the C Bree one too.
See, I ain't see that I ain't
CB
see that
versus
battle. So
Diablo
C Bree versus Diablo went down.
Yeah, that was the first battle.
How was that battle, Debo?
had its peaks and valleys. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. They got a couple of things to work on. You know what I'm saying? Keep it quite honest, but I definitely, I definitely like what they brought to the table. Shout out to the Midwest. Um, I like C Breeze, the lyricist pen. Her pen is crazy, and I'm gonna keep it quite honest, man. For a lot of people that don't know, Diablo had sickle cell, and she was battling that when she was in the ring. So a lot of people don't know that. So I'm just gonna put that out there because I think she has that out there already. So it's safe to say. But
Who? Wait, you said who was back? Had sickle cell?
Diablo, if you hear a
Oh,
lot of thunder
Diablo.
and stuff in the background, it's just because of where I'm at in the mountains and shit. It's raining and whatnot. It's like
Okay.
thunderstorming. But yeah, Diablo had sickle cell, and it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was in pain when she got in the ring, and she went out in the ring. So shout out to her for just even going through the motions and just getting it done. I got to give it to her as well.
Damn, I ain't know that. That's
Damn, I
crazy.
know that too.
Yeah.
Condolences to Diablo, Chicago. You already know. We in the building. Salute Diablo. You already know.
It's a fact. Shout out to both of them, Diablo and C Bree, man. They dope.
Okay, and now we get the Eliza versus Hope Trilly. I ain't gonna front. Hope Trilly surprised me a lot. Her delivery, it's like I felt like she been in the ring before with like she was very what's the word I'm looking for, Cole? Like she was very veteran like.
Experience.
Yeah,
Season.
very experienced. Did you plan like how did you go about setting up Eliza verse being that Prestavia pulled away? How did you go about picking out Hope Trilly for Eliza versa?
Um, they're two up and coming talents, man. Shout out to She Go Hard, man. I seen Eliza Versa on there getting crazy with two battles that she had. Um, and Hope Trilly already had her versus Eon. And shout out to Gates of the Garden. They did that there with my man Dre Dennis. Allowed me to utilize that battle on that platform, and I took the footage and put it on Queen of the Ring. And I thought Hope Trilly is phenomenal, man. She just needed a home to plant her feet at and give her that push. And Queen of the Ring is that home for her. You know what I'm saying? And with Eliza Versa, man, we plan on giving her plates too. I like her energy. You know, she's a bit much for a lot of people, but I can understand that because I'm the same damn near the same way. So I give her that leeway. And I think Eliza Versa is phenomenal, man. When she come back after her pregnancy, she gonna kill the game. You know what I'm saying? And we here for it. You feel me? So I love the
Yeah,
new energy, man.
yeah. I think a lot versus definitely has a bright future. Yeah, she do kind of turn up a bit. Now, oh, is it a reason you didn't do face offs for this? Is it a reason you didn't do face offs?
They did do face offs on the Queen of the Ring channel.
No, for four. Well, obviously,
She's
Yeah,
trying
is
to
it
I
a
help
reason?
understand. I
herself.
understand what I understand where you're coming from. Doing face off the day before, to be honest with, you, there really wasn't no reason, bro. Other than me running around making sure everything is right, because I thought that I deemed that a little bit more important than face offs because I did like one or two on the Queen of the Ring channel virtual, but I felt like getting things in order and making sure everything is copacetic was my most important goal at that point in time.
Hmm. Okay. Now we get to the main event, man. First and foremost,
What
man.
happened to Tia S and Norma Bates?
Oh, facts. I thank
Can't
you
forget
so
that.
much for that one.
Slow
Tia
down,
S,
Sapien.
bro, relax. I got this.
The bar
Tia,
guard, the bar guy,
yeah,
bar guy.
yeah, exactly, man. I got this. Everything got a
I
method.
hope so.
Yeah, everything got a method. Tia S and Norma Bates. What was that? What was that like? What was that like for you? Why was that? What was the time limit for that battle?
Forever. That was the time limit. Nah, man, Tia S and Norma Bates, man, they vets, man. For those who don't know, Tia is not new. We all trying to look at Tia like she's new. She's not, man. She's a vet. She do her one too. You know, Norma's just a longer standing vet, meaning that she's been here longer than Tia S. But they're both dope. You know what I'm saying? And matching them up because they're like, aggressive women, man. They in your face and they talk that talk. So at the end of the day, I wanted to pair them up to see where it go. And Norma is definitely a staple and queen of the ring, whereas people had nostalgia for Norma. When she came and did the OK or F and K, everybody lost their mind. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to see how, Brooklyn and the Bronx do versus each other. So I like that battle too. I ain't gonna hold you now. I think that battle is definitely dope.
Yeah, Tia S kind of went crazy on Norma. I ain't gonna lie, she kind of turned up on her. Damn, you said you ain't see that battle.
Hope I gotta watch the only scene. Hope Trillian Versa.
It's coming out soon, Cola. Coming out soon.
Okay, damn nigga, you wanted to talk about this battle. I thought you seen it.
Now I wanted you to just recap it in the road through the feeling of the building because you was there instead of skipping. You can't go to the main event and how much they missed that and
How you
then come
highlight a
back
battle
to
you
a
ain't seen,
TS.
nigga?
Huh?
Nothing. Um.
Acting weird.
Eh,
What?
nah, I ain't say nothing. Tia S. What do you want to bring her back to Queen of the Ring? Like, what opponents would you have her face? I want to know that too.
Well, number one, man, Tia S is we go hard and she's queen of the ring. You know what I'm saying? She's always gonna come back. At the end of the day, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. She damn near saved Panic Room out here with that battle with her and Norma. She's the Panic Room queen. That's her card. Um, Big Ma, that's what we call her. So she's definitely coming back, and we just got to match her with some big opponents, just like we did with Norma. That was a great look for Tia to battle a vet and a stellar performer such as Norma Bates. Now it's just to take it continuing from here, just giving her some comp, and we just gotta. I'm just gonna be out there looking for suggestions on who y'all feel like Tia should battle next.
Okay, okay. Hold on, real quick. Let me just take on. Let me fix my.
I think TS fire. You already know. We go hard. She go hard. You already know. Salute my boy Steve's Lee City. You already know the whole squad over there. They go
Mm-hmm.
crazy. You already know TS fire. Listen. TS ready for the competition, in my opinion, Debo. It's
That's a
time.
fact.
They
That's
say
a
she
fact.
looking good in that ring. A lot of people was talking about how TS got crazy. Salute Norma Bates, the legend. You already know.
That's
But
a
they say
fact.
TLS getting fired. She got that We Go Hard first lady banner on her back. You already know what's going on. What we doing, Debo?
That's a fact, man. We gotta give us some more
We got to
competition,
give us
man,
some
and keep
good
it going.
competition.
I
Same
think
thing with Hope Trilly Lies. You got some new stock. Hey, Debo, listen. You know how I feel. It's time to
talk to
pull
me,
up. Hey,
Cola.
it's time to pull the bars over names. Stop playing. Bring the
Okay,
Prestavias, the Hope Trillies, the Young Guns out. You got enough Young Guns out here. Liza Versa. Young
okay,
Guns out here.
okay.
Fendi. I like Fendi.
I
Fendi
like
fire.
Fendi too.
It's a
Fendi
lot of
dope.
young guns out here, man. You feel me? RX ready. It's a lot of young guns. She got a dope battle coming up. That battle RX got.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
She got a nice little fight coming up. So
That's a
listen,
fact.
man. Listen, the talent. My verse just had a good showing.
That's a
I
fact.
sent
Shout
you
out to
my
my
verse.
verse.
Shout out my verse Cheddar. The
Shout out to
women
my
out here
verse.
flourishing. Shout out Chrome. They had a good card. We
That's a
finna get
fact.
into this main event though when Polo get back.
Right, right. Well, we here, man. Bar guys show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, Big Bar Guys show, man. If y'all haven't heard the radio show with Posey,
All
Drizzy,
right, I'm back. My
Tone
bad.
Polo
Polo,
in the building.
fire. Make sure y'all tune into that.
Yeah, my bad. I had to reset my damn internet. My shit kept freezing. Now we off the Norma. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. It was definitely good to see Norma. Now we here to 40 and coffee. Did you know that wasn't going down, or did you find that out lot like when everybody else did in the building?
Pretty much found out when everybody else was in the building. I didn't know beforehand.
Oh, okay.
You know
What?
what I'm saying? That's not kept secret. Like, you know, while the event was just starting, I knew that was happening. I didn't know. I knew that
Oh,
towards the ending.
okay. Now, I mean, did you happen to see 40's reasoning for not doing the battle?
Yeah, yesterday I've seen it.
Okay, how you feel about that?
I feel it was actually it was uh transparent. It was I feel like it was the truth on how she felt. I didn't see, I couldn't detect no lies. I pretty for listen. 40 is a pretty much honest person, man. At the end of the day, she'll say what it is. She won't hold no punches or none of that. You know, and to keep it quite honest, um, this is a hard one for me, if you will. A lot of people wanted to see that battle, and it just didn't go down. Um, but as far as her reasoning for staying, what happened, I wouldn't want her to disclose any super personal anything that that the public don't really need to know. You know what I'm saying? That's just unnecessary. She apologized for it. She said what she said. Hopefully the fans can see, and know that the 10-year standing that she has been at Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? This is a first and stuff. And I'm not gonna bring no other people down, but there are other people that that I had business dealings with that did probably way worse, if that. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not respectfully speaking,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man. It's I just wanted everything to go right, and unfortunately, it just didn't happen the way I planned it out to be and whatnot. But yeah, man. Shout out to her, man. She definitely stepped up to the plate, got online, and said what she needed to say.
Yeah. No, this check. Cola, why you making that face for, Cola? Nigga look mad.
Bring your ass here, 40. No, 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 no. I understand. Go ahead, Polo.
No, you
I'm
got
finna
it.
light
Go
your
ahead.
ass
Go.
up, 40. Listen, I understand. Debo, league owner, he love you. Put millions of views in that building. Business relationship. He can give you this one. As a fan, no, 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 no. You sit around in these spaces, you talk this top queen shit. You just had one of the best performances on the new league. No disrespect to Remy, but the house that you built, Queen of the Ring, you gotta be there. All this anxiety in the bathroom and this, I respect it, whatever, fam. Listen, respectfully, win, lose, or draw, you can't pick and perform when you is at your best. Sometimes when not at your best, you gotta fight through these type of things. That's what make you queen. That's what make you top tier. You can't do all this dope promo, coffee fraud, coffee brown, all these different things. Coffee mess up the events and all this when y'all not doing them but making coffee brown more powerful. Because y'all seem so irritated by the person that's supposed to be so less of y'all. That's what it looks like. This one person can irritate all the top tiers, but she's not top tier. This one person can win Wody, but she's the problem in the coaching. Yeah, she had her mistakes in this coaching, just like you just had a blunder, just like others in this coaching, no need to name, they had blunders in this coaching with Queen of the Ring, other leagues, and other things going back and forth. We not going to do that. It was totally out of pocket, 40. I love you to death, but I just sent you 30 days ago, and to put it in question, was you really ready for 30 days? Is your pen really that elite for 30 days? Like, that's what put anxiety and all that, whatever. Win, lose, or draw, one thing you can say about Surf, not ready or not. He give you his 2 rounds, and he take all the whoopings and lashes from the people of not getting the job done. You can't pick as the top woman. This ain't like you a mid-tier. You are, she's your queen to be. You talk to me, I got the most views. I got the biggest fan base. It's no way you can't stomach that and get up there, because with your promo and with what everything you did at last minute, you could at least let the people know, even for not Debo, in my opinion, for them to know, is out of pocket for you. You too much of a professional.
How you drop a promo video and go crazy on Shorty the day before just to like get mom spaghetti? Like I just don't understand that.
This is what I'm saying, bro. You can't do that, 40. I understand and I understand we ain't gonna overkill you, but you gotta understand where we coming from with you being who you are. You know what Murder Mook said versus Iron Solomon. You want this crown? Here, take it. This shit heavy. It repeats. It repeats. Being the top person in your sport or within in the sport, period, because men and women, you are one of the top ticket sellers, viewers of all time. You got to meet those standards. You can't. It can't happen.
You can't do that.
You can't do that, because at the end of the day, Kofi has gotten more powerful. The person y'all says more or less make it look like she really intimidated, scare y'all. That's what it looked like. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It looked like that Kofi get in that pot and they get the whistling, and y'all get scared. Exposures in your cup. Y'all get scared. It's impossible. All y'all top tiers is sitting around this, and that, when that was your perfect opportunity, 40, to go in there and walk her ass down and show her you're not one of us.
Facts.
That was your opportunity. You're not one of us, Kofi Brown. You didn't do that. She in the stage parading around, bodyguards there, professional. Jazz, what's up?
You did the whole time too.
One thing I will say that I do have to say is shout out to Coffee. She's been very professional from A to Z.
Very.
You know, I can't say all that without saying the other side, you know what I'm saying, which is Coffee, you know what I'm saying. It was a delight to have her there throughout the whole thing. Yo, listen, man, at this point in time, I just don't want to hide no more from the fans, or just not, you know, come up for air being drowned underwater and shit like that. You know, I had to go to the URL shit the next day. Y'all seen me. You understand? You know, and shout out to the supporters and the fans. They shook my hand, and you know, it's okay, Debo. Like, we know you work hard. You know, we get them next time or shit like that, so on and so forth, man. I don't want this to have to be a situation messed up for anybody. You know what I'm saying? For the fans, forget me, but for the fans, for Coffee, you know what I'm saying, and even 40. I mean, this is supposed to be a battle for the ages and stuff like that. We all know that, right? So, you know, it just didn't turn out the way it's supposed to be executed and whatnot. But like I said, man, I will say this. You know, 40 did take accountability, which is great to because, you know, some of these they won't take accountability for nothing. But I will at least give her that, you know.
Yeah, we definitely give her accountability. She took accountability, but at that point, you can't build up that much steam to a battle. Promo, and it ain't about the way. It ain't that you was promoing and doing all that. All your promo was discounting how unprofessional Coffee is. I got to keep a bean. That was your promo. Coffee messes up this. Coffee's unprofessional this. Coffee does this unprofessional. And you did be the main event up and down, like you said, some good battles, had some dope battles, had some. Now for you to be the main event, woman of the year, you supposed to be the queen of battle rap to make it happen.
Right.
We just seen you do it to QB 30 days ago. Great showing with Casey J. Get the one who they say the Wody, who y'all had a space about saying, I don't know how this and that third happened and how she won this. Well, show us why the fuck she should have won then. This is all your opportunity. Now, you got Kofi Brown calling out Jazz the Rapper, which now y'all look around and say, oh, why Jazz so powerful? Because you know what? Jazz gonna get a big head ass in there and battle. And now it's gonna look like she fuck around clip Kofi, and now it look like Jazz, yeah, Jazz is the one. Now it's another thing. Not only did you didn't battle the motherfucker at 40 that you could have beat, Jazz ended up beating Kofi. Now it's even more beating your head because there's somebody that beat you 2 times already. The girl is hunting you. The shit's getting scary. The first person to call out when you duck her at her battle was who? Jazz the Rapper. The one who beat you. The one who's hunt you in your career. They say, who beat you? Jazz the Rapper. Stepping right on your cloud again with a Lorraine. Jazz the Rapper. It's a nightmare. I'm keeping it real.
You hear that thunder? That boy preaching. You hear that thunder? That boy preaching.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You hear the thunder in my background?
Yeah, that boy preaching. Man. That's why. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. It's now, you know, Kofi got a rule. She don't do rematches. Is that something, you know what I mean, she could kind of bend for you? Do you see you making this happen again in the future? This battle will complete dub.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Okay, I said, now you know Kofi, she doesn't give rematches. Now, right. is this something that, you know what I mean, Queen of the Ring could possibly negotiate to probably happen again, or you think it's over? Not rematches, but she don't do like reschedule matches.
You know what, Polo? It's always good to give a definitive answer, you know, but I'm gonna keep it honest with you at this point in time. I really don't have an answer for you because, like, I'm gonna keep it quite honest. It could have been a rescheduled thing if, you know, for a lot of people that don't know, well, they do know, they know that she's about to have a baby. Shout out to Kofi. She's with child. So if that wasn't a thing with her being with child, we could have probably rescheduled it the next day or next week or 2 weeks down and did the battle. But unfortunately, you know, that's a hard thing to do because, you know, it's like.
Well, damn, congratulations, Kofi. I ain't know that. Congratulations, Kofi.
You know, it's like where do we do? You know what I'm saying? Because it's on the comfortability of that young lady to want to do something if she's even in that frame of mind physically and stuff like that. So that's a question mark on that one, to be honest with you. And I really don't know, but I know one thing, man. She said she's coming back to Queen of the Ring because she feel like she owes us a battle and shit, which I feel is commendable. Is very dope. And you know, 9 months is you know, sometimes as you blink and it's here. So we got to figure out what's the next step when it comes to bringing Kofi back to Queen of the Ring.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Like I said, it wasn't no. Again, I'm just putting it together 40 because I know you're gonna try to curse a nigga out. I know you. You're gonna call off. But listen, when you didn't show up, the first person said, I will battle her was Jazz the Rapper. And that was the headline. Once they said 40 dunked her, but hey, Jazz said she battle Kofi. It's like the girl, you can't get rid of her. You could have diffused a lot of shit because you could have been the first one. And they let her slip past Casey. Say what you want about the Hustle battle, all you Hustle fans. I'm doing what Kofi did as well. I said this when it happened. If Hustle gonna stand down there towards the bathroom and out the screen where you can't see her, there's no way she's gonna be able to stand in my face and let me stand there and rap to me. Give a fuck what's going on. That's a fact. Yeah, it was sloppy because she made it that way. She was late. Y'all forgot? Kofi was there on the screen. We just talking about what happened. On the champion with Jay Blackman waiting. Hustle was late. And you being late, you're gonna stand next to the bathroom. Fuck it, footage fuck. I'm walking around. So don't say she ran and all this shit y'all be coming up with. She's looking like the winner. I'm telling y'all looking crazy. 2 queens that supposedly got rid of her, then let her escape. That battle with y'all running around playing fucking post route 707, and this battle with 40 not showing up. What? When y'all gonna get rid of her? Because y'all acting like she shouldn't have won. How she get up there? Why she Wody? Make it make sense to me, ladies. Somebody got to do it.
You know, To add on to that, man. One thing I will say that they can't.
He said Cole and Debo angry translator. That's funny.
One thing, Cole is my guy, man. One thing they can't come. One thing that these ladies can't come back or come at me crazy about is that all this hostility, this back and forth, this wanting to fight, this almost fighting, this actually fighting, is hurting the game. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing I will say that Let's Talk Battle Rap, or all the other guys could take, if you want a snippet or a clip, or a quote, if you will, is I'm going to put an end to that. Like, seriously, like all this extra aggressiveness that these ladies be having towards each other, wanting to fight. Like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I tolerated it for so long, for like over 10 years. That's not the energy or the type of time we on no more. As far as me, Babs, and Vague, if you're even talking about almost fighting, I don't want you here whatsoever. I don't care if you make up to break up. And once you do that one time, you're telling me that you have no respect for Queen of the Ring. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not going to be the get along gang to whereas, Debo, we good. And I don't care if you're good. I said you're not coming back. And that's it. And I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my word on that. If I keep my word on anything, all this fussing and fighting, let them be known that's out here. That's not happening no more. We're not doing that. Even the almost fights. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The fights are one, obviously that's temporary. That's a permanent ban with expulsion. You're not coming back in no more. But even the almost fights. If I catch an almost, yeah, bitch, when I see you, we going to meet at the event. Oh, that's what y'all doing? Cancel that battle. We're not doing that. We out of here. We're not doing that. That needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be some type of restore order. Shout out to Swave IP. It needs to be some type of order restored in female battle rap. And I'm just not going to turn a blind eye to that no more. So that's it. So for anybody that's out there that understand, I know the energy. I know who don't like whom. I know who wants to get it shaken with this person, that person. If you're not doing it in the alleyway somewhere 80 million miles away from what the fuck I'm doing, I'm not rocking with you no more.
Debo, you got to start treating this shit like I say. We talk fraternity. We talk culture. We talk all the things of a fraternity like culture or sorority, however you want to look at it for sisters and brothers. Just like you go in the locker room and you're a freshman in this varsity, varsity is setting a hierarchy about how you act in this locker room. If the seniors is up there acting goofy and shit, like the don't disrespect the hustles, the 40s, and the people like that, not saying 40 or hustle acting, I'm just saying the top names. What you think the middle of the class gonna feel like? If these bitches getting away, well, I gotta feel like I respect something. The top of the food chain always sets the table. Not saying that they out of faces to a point. The 40s, the hustles, the Black Diamonds, the Coutures, the Jazz, the rappers, the Caseys, the Vixens. How they act is how everything under that's gonna conduct itself well to the Lady Flames and the people like that that's coming up. If y'all doing all this bickering arguing, y'all got to be able to go to assess them little girls like, listen, we've been here and done that at these events. Y'all need to squash that, handle this on y'all own time. Let's get this money. It's here. Y'all got to start setting the etiquette. It's so many groups and all type of private chats with these people. Well, if I don't like a fuck her too then. Well, people mixing themselves in something instead of somebody being essential saying, listen, hold on. Y'all bitches beefing about somebody said something on Twitter or this, and that. Let's slow down. Ain't nobody hurt nobody. Okay, she said something about your kids. Let's talk about that. Let's get to the battle and let's get to this paper. Because that's what the men do. Yeah, they done had some bad fights, but a lot of them made a lot more money off they rivalries and things like that than they had fights. And that's a fact. Make some paper out of it. It's about the paper, but the higher ups got to start setting a hierarchy for the laws, for the people. That's why I say, Debo, bars over names. You got to pull a smack. Go get the Cheddars, the RXs, the First Lady's Flames, the Liza Verse, the Hope Trillies. And bro, in New York, it's going crazy. It's going crazy because everybody not acting like they sitting back, no disrespect, waiting on a Remy card because they think all this money around. Man, I'm finna keep building this talent what I've been doing, like when Debo went west and found AR-14 and them like that. Man, get back to it, Debo. I'm telling you, because Winning the Ring is already there to sell. No disrespect to him. That battle not happening. Not saying this, like I say, unfortunately it was 40. She had apologies, respect to her. Things do happen. Coffee was there. But I guarantee the cost of that battle, you could have built a car with these young gunners in New York, still with the pay-per-view, and it would have rocked. It's just that time. in
That's a
my opinion.
that's a fact. Damn.
No. Listen, I definitely hear what you're saying. And one thing you know, Cola, you know me. You know what I'm saying. I'm all about the I'm all about the pushing of the talent, man, and getting them to that top level for the fans to see, to get the ones that want to work hard, what they want to what they deserve and stuff like that. And man, like all you saying is definitely true and all that, but it starts at the top as well. Like you said, in the locker room, it starts with the seniority of the seniors, but it also starts with the organization. If we're not setting precedent or any type of consequences to anybody's actions, then there's going to be chaos. There's going to be anarchy. So it has to start with me, Bab and Bay, to let these artists know that listen, we're not going for the tomfoolery over here. We're not going for the nonsense. So you could do that, but you do that over there with that league or whoever you want to do it over there. So if that even if that means that I have to lose a super top tier, you know what I'm saying, then so be it. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to set an example. I set the right example. So when women or the ladies come over here, that little 17-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, I want to battle a queen in the ring. When she comes over here, she feels she's safe. She feel like she ain't gonna get into no drama or no unnecessary BS because of such and such want to talk crazy because such and such said this or this person said that or this person said this. You understand? So that's what it is. And it's not about regulating women. It's about regulating the brand. It's about regulating the organization. You understand? If there are no rules applied, you get chaos. And we're not doing that no more.
Damn, I like that. I think that'll definitely help out, with the whole perception of the fighting after the events or whatever. I think that'll definitely help out. What? Yeah, and you mentioned earlier.
I got a few that don't even know I'm not bringing back ever again anyway. When they start
Yeah.
asking me, I'll let them know. I don't need to stay here publicly, but there's a few that's not coming back already.
Okay. Damn. Now, you mentioned earlier before we gonna get to the next call, but you mentioned earlier that new talent is something you definitely looking forward to. I see a lot of eons in the chat.
Shout out to
Some of the
Aeon.
Eon.
Yeah. What's some of the new girls? Are you gonna do a call for the new girls, like showcasing the new talent this year for sure?
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this. One mistake I did make is advertise who I'm going to deal with and who I'm going to work with. There's a lot of competition out here that's looking at what
That's
we
a
do.
fact too.
You know what I'm saying? And they want to do nothing more than just take the talent that we develop because they're developed. When I start seeing motherfuckers out here starting to just do leagues or events with brand new talent I've never seen before, that's when I'll start spewing out names. But at this point in time, to keep it 100, when shit is locked down, that's when I'll start parading other names and stuff like that that's doing business with me, the proper business. You understand what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
right now, there's a little. I'm not playing pity pat. I'm not playing that fake kissing and hugging and all that. There's a business, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I can shake your hand and eat lunch with you and all that. But once I get out that lunch table, I know you're gonna come for my throat. I know you ready to, you know what I'm saying, to be a competitor. So I'm gonna put my jersey on, and I'm going to try to get a triple double out here. So
I like that answer a lot. Now we can take it to the next day, Atlanta. Any given Sunday. What's up, man? We can talk. This ain't really an interview, man. We can all get into it. Cola, how you feeling?
let's
What's
go.
up?
That was bar guys time. Here we go.
Listen,
Yeah,
man, I'm
I'm
gonna
an
keep it all
honorary
the way
bar
100.
guy. Just to let
yeah.
y'all
Now you
know.
a ball guy today.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, man. I was gonna get into detail with this, but I ain't. Love URL, love the whole staff. Y'all know y'all my family, but I gotta do the comparison here. We gotta get more literal with, like my boy Polo said when he's in the airport. Who's who belong where, who's media, who's managers, who belongs on stage, who belongs where. Because at the Drake card, y'all did a very fine job of that. Excellent, URL. Y'all had the media where they supposed to be.
Excellent.
Y'all got people off stage that weren't supposed to be there. Y'all got people back on. It was beautiful. I thought y'all had it down pat. Now we went to Remy card, her first event. I'm keeping it 100 URL. She had everything laid out. Media, interview. I got y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come show up an hour early and get y'all in the building first, just like y'all artists, y'all media. Y'all mean a lot to us in this culture. Remy laid the carpet out. Now y'all do it too, URL. But we gotta have this from event to event.
Hold on. yeah, like no, first and foremost, definitely. I do want to really say that. Like, I feel like we got to do a better job at like, um, maybe separated. Like the Drake card, that shit was like ran like this. Like, all right, you media, you here, you here, you here, whoop, you not here, you don't belong here, you here, whoop, all right, let's go artist. Like it was ran like that. That shit was ran like that. And for this one, it just seemed like it was a lot of like it just seemed like it was just everybody on stage. Like
Now
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna set the tone straight, right? Because you're right in that aspect. But now you got everybody to the culture, the world that's listening. I got to remember this: things go from venue to venue. URL doesn't have complete 100% control of things that happen in this aspect. Meaning, when you have a venue, the venue comes with certain amenities as far as like the security, the like the what do you call those things? The bands and stuff like
Yeah,
that. The whereabouts of who's going to be placed here and there and stuff like that. Now you have caffeine and URL working in conjunction, right? I'm pretty sure it's caffeine's job to scout out, if I'm not telling too much of the business, but it's their job to scout out the venue and where they're going to place the event at. Um, Keep it 100, bro. I kind of fault the venue. As the reason why is venues is supposed to have all those things into play, from the security detail and everything else that a venue should be supplying. Now, as you can see it, you see a whole lot of people on stage and whatnot. The bands they had wasn't adequate enough to separate this person from that person, for VIP from a general admission person. I don't think the venue had adequate security that's present, that's prominent, that look opposing figures. That's like, yo, keep it moving. Yo, let me see your band. Nah, that's not you. You got to go over that way. You understand? So, um, I can't blame URL. They just show up for the event. Their URL is there to put on a show. You understand? Some people can say, but they're supposed to know security and all that. Yeah, you could probably say that, but they're there to mostly put on a show. You understand? When they're there to rectify whatever problems that is. Like at the day of, if they only know that's going on, okay, let's fix it. Let's do this. Let's do that. And that's what it is, man. I'm the stage manager there for URL. I try to control things as best as possible. And I think on stage we was actually doing what we were supposed to do. You know how things go. Obviously we all know a fight broke out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't on stage. It was up. It was like
We'll
somewhere
get to that,
upstairs.
but what I'm saying is this, Debo. Summer Madness, y'all ran that. Y'all made everybody get off stage after every battle, and then y'all
That
brought
was
the
me.
crowd on to make
yeah,
sure it was the right amount of people, and then y'all stopped it. This one didn't have, like I said, it was so much going on. Because listen, don't get me wrong, being back outside is a big deal. Mm-hmm. We always on 10. Don't get me wrong, Debo. We always fired up from the jump, from how Danny and Av set it off. We all fired up. It's that first event really where it's like COVID here, but we forgot about it. Don't get me wrong. All the other ones, we still, even Drake card, we still thinking like, nah, COVID might still be here. Even though it's packed, like, damn, we cool. But even at the face-offs the day before, y'all made sure media and everybody got what they needed. So when they came the next day, they was good.
Right.
KD knew everything going on. Same thing for Drake card. Y'all did the
yeah,
same thing. Everything was good. Even as usual, like y'all do for the caffeine events during the quarantine, y'all made sure it was enough different bands because of the requirements of COVID. All you had to do is take them same precautions in with this event. That's all I'm saying. Not saying all of them is perfect, but sometimes it gets a hassle as being media. Not saying we are required nothing. We ain't. But we be wanting to know the stipulations of how to get, because we want that inside access to have these great interviews with somebody like yourself, like Debo, when me and you was on stage, right, and things like that. So we just trying to draw the line to have more clarity about what's the actual process for event to event, and could we actually put one in place? Because I feel like the Let's Talks battle raps, the champions, the black composites, and certain people of media should have that access.
Once again, man, I say I'm pretty much, to me, that's a venue issue. From a 1 to 5, 5 being the best, I give that venue like a 3 when it comes to security detail and putting things in play. Because shout out to KD, shout out to P, shout out to JB. Um, you know, they do a great job at what they do.
No, that's a
Like
fact.
you see, Summer Madness was way bigger than what was this past weekend. The Drake card, same thing, way bigger than what was going on this past weekend, and they did a phenomenal job of placing people where they need to be or dispersing the crowd after every battle and things of that nature. So, I don't want to place blame on people, because that's an easy cop out to place blame on people I don't know. But I got to keep it
Yeah, no,
real,
I
bro.
want that. It wasn't even. It's not even about blame. I'm just trying to get a more understanding of just being there. Because, like I
Yeah,
said,
because I ain't gonna front. It seemed like, you know what I mean. Like it seemed like I ain't gonna front. Like the entourage is like priority to getting on stage, and I think that kind of takes away also, because when you got a large amount of entourage and you got random people that get in with the entourage, other entourage. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the stage should kind of be reserved for like the artists, maybe media taking pictures or whatever the case might be. But the stage, that stage kind of was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was like a
Well,
fucking
I'm gonna keep it 100. The only time when it really got crazy is when Calico came in with them 89 dudes and shit. Like Calico be always running with a big entourage, bro. That's crazy. But
yeah.
if you want to keep it real though, things was moving smooth. The only thing that kind of went left was the melee that broke out um upstairs and whatnot. Because if nothing would have happened, we'd have been out of there
no,
high
even no, no,
fiving
no.
everything.
That's
It
what
was
I'm
a good
saying. That's
No,
show.
what
the
I
event
said.
was good though. I'm
That's
just
what I'm
saying
Right.
that.
saying. Even for that part, that wasn't even like it was bad. I was just trying to like get an understanding. Like I say, salute Beezy, salute KD. They helped us wonderful. And even you, Debo, you already know my dog come through like all the time. I just was trying to get some media because sometimes as media, we be lost where we stand at sometimes. Some events it be, oh,
Right.
this is taken care of. Some events it be, which it do be a venue issue because it'd be like, nah, they said they got everything. So I understand that now that you explained it. I was just saying, like, to just break that barrier, just like y'all did Ultimate Madness, making sure the judges and everybody was in. Just trying to figure it out. That's all.
Right. Right. Um, yeah, man. It's crazy, bro, to keep it 100 with you, man. Some media they'll do interviews afterwards, and man, it's like kind of self-serving with the media, to be honest with you, because URL and the media really don't coincide with each other. The media just comes to get their content and boogie out and whatnot, man. If the league and the media could work hand in hand on this situation, then we probably will have less.
And that's my gripe, Debo. When my boy Tone, bro, a Black Compass nigga do 4 judge tournaments with URL, and we trying to see what's up.
All right, nigga, don't be feeling entitled, nigga. Nobody owe
I'm
you no
just,
motherfucking shit.
you
Nobody
asking
don't
me.
owe you nothing, Cola.
I'm
Knock it
just, we
off.
doing some type of business.
But not. It was yo. Listen, man. Uh, what is this? Any given Sunday. Let's talk about it. It was
Yeah,
a
let's
great
get into
event.
the
Let's
card
get
now.
into it.
It was
Danny
great.
Myers
Yeah.
Ave. Look, what's up? What we doing? Danny Myers Ave. How you feel about that?
Okay. Um, I feel like Av got that 2-1. To be honest with you, Danny out the gate got crazy, especially with the rebuttal. Not rebuttal, with the thing he said about the 40 backing out and all that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill you, Danny, for that shit. Don't put no shit on me. But that was fire. Um, the material that Danny had, man, was crazy. Danny was being Danny on that one, man. I think he was on autopilot more than anything and shit. His reactions in the first round was crazy, but once again, we know there's a marathon. Um, Av was cooking. He was going uphill. I'm not saying that Danny's writing was going downhill, but it was just at a steady pace. Whereas, I think Av got the first and the third. Av's second round was okay. I mean, it went up a little bit, but it didn't beat Danny's second round. But Av's third was phenomenal. Definitely crazy. And that's how I see it. I think Av got that 2-1. Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
had
Av.
yeah, I had Av 2-1. I thought Danny first was pretty good, but I just thought Av first, he kind of matched Danny intensity, and he had like more like crowd hate more big haymakers in the first, and I thought Danny kind of went crazy in the second, and then Av kind of closed the casket with the third. It was a great battle. Definitely Yeah, probably battle of the night for me. What you think, Cola?
Man, the only way it's okay to take Av light is in the funeral line. You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on, man. I got notes, man. It was crazy in there. Listen, from that first battle, I knew. I said, "You are real. This is going to be one of the most amazing events this year." That's how I was feeling because the energy from them walking up on each other from the beginning, smacked up there, going crazy. You got everybody that was on stage. Shout out Henny the Boss. Shout out NHB Mills. Shout out everybody that was on stage. Gotti. Everybody on
Shout out
stage
BC
in that
Young
battle
Fly.
because big EFB shit was going on. You feel me? It was a movie in there. They walk up on each other, energy going crazy. Danny come out firing. But that boy Av came out walking as well. They both was walking. Don't get me wrong, they both was walking. But I had Av first round. It was too much, Polo. It was too much. Trust, the only time Av goes to a thing was a chart in the barbershop. It was too much. He was wilding on Danny, bro. I brought the young steppers for God. That's a praise team. He was wilding on this nigga, man.
Cola, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Now, we told Danny after the Tay-Rock battle.
You say what?
I said, we told Danny after the Tay-Rock battle, all right, bro, start picking your battles wisely and stuff because you're going to go uphill. Like, this is it. Like, this could be the year if Danny could just, like, really seriously blow or, get champion of the, Cody of the year. Cody of the champion, Now, with that quote unquote, do you feel like it's a clear loss to Av or that is a debatable? Max and both of y'all.
Which battle?
Av and Danny.
No, it's a 2-1 clear. Av.
Yeah,
Av first, Danny the second with the 4 rebuttals, crazy lines, went crazy, and Av got the third clear. It's 2-1. Good battle. But you ain't got to debate because it was one we gave in a building. We gave Av the first, we gave Danny the second. Danny kind of overdid the Av angle in the third, and Av came out stepping in that third. We not gonna do that. We was wild,
bro. Yeah, definitely. I don't think this hurts Av. I don't think it hurt Danny either. To be honest with you,
I don't. It was a good battle, but Danny lost.
I don't think it hurt Danny either because Danny. I feel like when you replay this battle, it's gonna be people that's gonna debate Danny winning this battle. Like when it comes out, I mean, when people watch it for the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think eventually down the road it's gonna be one of the battles that change.
He found his wifey. She been clapped 4 times. Now he crying, screaming out Vicky, Vicky, like a Jack Boy line. He was wilding on that nigga Danny, boy.
Yo, Jack came out.
Jack came out. This is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Danny has some because Danny rebutted the shit out of like a slap. A slap probably won't affect Nate Dogg, but I bet a hook will. Like he rebutted the fuck out that 50 21 questions line I've had. Bro, that's what we gotta start doing, Polo, before they steal it. We gotta start taking
they steal everything we do.
And rebuttal Haymaker and put it together like did the rebuttal affect the initial Haymaker or was the Haymaker more powerful than the rebuttal to the Haymaker? Yeah. Haymaker rebuttal wars. Yeah.
What's this?
Don't try to steal. We know y'all, we the innovators, not the we the innovators, not the imitators.
Do you feel like that's a good start for Danny, man, for champion of the year, man? Because
Danny been cooking all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny been cooking all year. Danny definitely been cooking all year.
We gotta check his record, man. We gotta check his record from the jump. I think Danny walked out there and said that he's the front runner of Cody again.
He's top 5 for sure right now at this point, low key though. So? I don't know what order, but Danny is definitely up there.
Yeah, Danny's definitely up there for sure.
He's always definitely up there top. At this point in the last 4 years, Danny is what Danny's been at.
He battled Tay-Rock. He went crazy on a lot of people got him beating Tay-Rock. I ain't gonna front Sharon. Wait a minute. Sharon, and now this one.
But listen, even losing to Sharon, even in that stretch, you feel like he lost. Sharon is a top competitor. It ain't like he lost to Sharon. Sharon beats a lot of people.
That's 2 L's back to back. He can't lose no more.
Sharon and who?
And Av.
But that was a great Av battle. Like, it's 2-1 Av, but that was that ain't one that hurt you like Yeah, but he lost to Av. Like, no, Av was a fucking
Oh,
amazing.
they saying Danny Chuck versus Kaboom too.
Wow.
Damn, Danny.
Well, it's
Wow.
looking like it. I mean, Danny would have to smoke Lux and beat like two other people, and I think he could still be in.
But we
You could,
ain't gonna skip. He violated a little slap. I don't care how y'all feel. He violated a little slap.
yeah, yeah, he did, but yeah, he went crazy. But it's a little slap.
I don't think at this point Danny even cares about Cody, man. He just wants to have a nice cap on his career and battle the vets, if you will, like the Luxes and the who else he wanted on his list. I forgot who was Daylight.
I
Um,
mean, I think Lux said he'd battle him.
that'll be a fire battle.
I ain't never
I think that'll
told
be.
you if it ain't URL, it don't count. That's surf words, boy. Stop. What is wrong with you, John?
Yeah, Danny won Surf. He won Lux. He won Daylight. He won those guys. I mean, we got to see the
Let's,
end of good legacy for Danny and shit. 'Cause I think Danny said this would be his last year, and then he's gonna jump out of the battle. Um,
yeah, right.
yeah, I know, right? It's Danny.
Yeah, yeah, right. The next battle. What the hell was the next battle? I'm high off this Jay-Z gumbo, by the way. You
The
know what I
next
mean?
battle was Charlie Clips and Lou
Yeah,
Wow.
Castro.
Jay
yeah.
Z
This is
is gonna sue. Jay Z is gonna
Jay-Z
sue whoever got
gumbo.
his face on
It
that
was
pack.
Charlie Clips, Lou Castro.
Charlie Kiss versus Lou Castro.
Charlie Clips. Yo, first and foremost, everybody, I just want to bow our heads real quick. You know what I mean? Y'all prayed, all the battle rap people, y'all prayed for a vintage Charlie Clips, and y'all got him. Y'all kept praying, and y'all kept poking the bear, and he came back, and he put foot to boot. I ain't gonna lie, Charlie Clips was cooking.
Yeah, he was getting busy. Charlie wasn't playing. 3 rounds. Three
He
rounds.
got a serious. I ain't gonna front. This Charlie Clips looked like he might have been on 80%. Like, you know how back in the days, niggas should be like, oh, Charlie beating niggas on 40%,
No, he
30%.
was on 100%,
He
nigga.
low key might have been on 100. I ain't
Man,
gonna
Nah,
lie.
listen, bro.
this might be
Listen, let's
93,
hold on.
93% Charlie. This creative player Charlie was probably 93%.
Listen. What we gotta understand is this. Let's slow it down. Charlie beat Big K. Dope battle with Chess. Even though you feel like he slipped up with B-Dot, he's undefeated on the app. And we not gonna say it's the app because y'all hold Rum Nitty being #1 on that app to the highest of high. So we not gonna downplay the app. He's undefeated on the app, and he's definitely cooking. And this battle shows that y'all done let Charlie have enough battles in a nice span where even if you feel he haven't lost, he didn't lose the Big K. I don't think he lost to Chess. I don't think he lost to B-Dot, nor did I think he just lost to Lou. He's been cooking. I don't know what y'all been watching.
Yeah, like I feel like in this battle, it definitely showed levels. Like you know how like all the veterans they
And
tell a
Lou
new
was good.
you know all the veterans they tell the new guys they'll say some shit like, oh, if we show up serious, y'all don't have a chance. And I feel like this is just kind of like Lou was cooking, but Charlie, like Lou was at an 8, Charlie was at a 10. Lou was at a 9, Charlie was at a 10. Lou was at a 9.5, Charlie was at a 10. Like it was like I don't
Yo,
know what he
I
could have
don't
did
know.
different.
Respectfully, Charlie Tens had Lou shit looking like 7s and 8s.
Yeah. Nah,
yo,
Keep
we
Lou
it
gotta,
third,
we
100.
gotta,
Lou,
He
we
Lou
was
gotta
third,
show
Lou
good.
love.
third, Lou third was fire.
It
We gotta
was,
show
but the
love.
weight, if Charlie was on like I say, if even if Lou was giving you 10s, Charlie was breaking the 10s, bro. He was wilding on the nigga. They throwing the towel from the stage, even though Lou had moments. You get me on wilding out. All that shit fire. But that nigga, Charlie in that scheming from the big dogs, from all of the dog scheme he had with the 8 big dog to all
Charlie
the shit he
Clips
was
breaking
doing,
down
bro.
Lou. Charlie Clips breaking down Lou as a slogan rapper. Like I feel like he diffused like all of Lou like his major powers. Even when he talk about a little stabby stab on me, the jabby jab. See what happened when the COVID? That's the booster. Like he just diffused all of his pockets.
Listen, let me
That's a
tell you
fact.
something. Well, number one, let's do this. Shout out to Story Life that just gave y'all your super chat. He said, just showing love, just showing support. Shout out to Debo, not hiding and coming to the show to answer questions. I appreciate that. That's number one. Um, Number two, with the Lou Castro thing, right? This is kind of interesting. I had a conversation on stage with somebody that was saying this. It's two different eras, two different generations. You have Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips don't do a lot of movement. You don't do a lot of performance. You know what I'm saying? His thing is that you just hearing what he's saying and you getting the oohs and ahs out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Lou Castro was up there like James Brown, sweating, moving, doing the T-Pain and all that other craziness and whatnot. And it was just as it was dope to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Charlie, yes, he did win the battle, but Lou was very much entertaining. And we got two different eras. What you've seen on that stage is actually two different, completely different eras. You understand? Now, preference wise, the dude that preferred the Lou Castro might be saying, "Yo, Lou Castro won that battle." They just don't speak loud enough because they don't want to be embarrassed of saying, "You bugging, get the F out of here, man. Charlie won that battle," whatever, such and such. So I definitely got to give a shout out to Lou Castro and whatnot, man. He's one of those gunners that's going to be out here for the future. He's a future URL. Don't get it messed up. He got like 100 more battles in him left. He's definitely the future URL. He battled a great Charlie Clips. And one thing from his perspective as a competitor, he can say, I battled a great Charlie Clips. At least Charlie blessed him
He
with a
definitely got on
great
10
battle.
clips.
You know what I'm saying? He could put that in his resume box and be like, at least he can say when he goes back 10 years down the line, yo, watch this battle I did with Clips. Watch this battle I did with Clips. Clips gave him a great Charlie Clips. And sometimes that's better than even winning a battle for a guy
And
like
Lou
Lou
was
Castro.
good. Don't get me
What?
wrong. The boy
Let
was good.
let me hold on. Well, because you just asked us what we doing with Danny. What we doing with Lou?
Um, as far as what?
His rank for the year. I mean, this kind of to the
Kind of
fans.
tricky. It's kind of tricky because his last battle was what, with drugs?
I think he no his last battle was with drugs, and then he
No, it
beat
was
Big.
at Midnight Madness though. His last battle was
No,
with
no, his last battle was with drugs. Then he beat Big T at Midnight Madness,
yeah, right. Then he
and
battled
then he battled drugs. He lost to drugs,
right.
and then I think he
He
battled
battled Rum Nitty.
Rum Nitty. He lost to Rum Nitty.
Mm-hmm.
He battled Sheed,
A Ward.
A Ward. That was this year. Oh, you just counting back like his
The
resume.
last of the last. A
Yeah,
Ward. She happens. Big T. Rum Nitty. Um, drugs.
Charlie Clips.
Shout
Damn.
out to Battlecoin animated series. He said, you know what I'm saying, so on the chat, he said, Debo, you started this shit, rookies versus vets. Yes, I did. I appreciate you for this
Blue
for
Battle Coins.
acknowledging
Lou
that.
Couture. You already know. Fact.
Yeah, I appreciate you for acknowledging that. But Lou Castro, you know what I like to see Lou
And
Castro do?
Fonz too. Fonz
Right.
is on that list too.
You know what I like to see?
Bonds.
You know what I like to see Lou Castro do more, man? Battle in his weight class, man. Like the cats that came in with him and stuff. Like he battled a lot. He got the opportunity to battle a lot of vets, man.
Yeah, he's
And he
battling killers too early.
he battled DNA, battled Charlie Clips, Arsenal, and all that. Like, what do you feel like that's getting them? What place in battle rap you feel like it's
It's
getting?
definitely tuning them up because
Because
they
this is
for
a
sure
tricky
tuning them
bag. You
up.
feel me?
I mean, it's definitely tuning them up because they for sure tuning them up. So he by the time 2 years into this, I mean, he's gonna be very experienced. But I just feel like he could have waited on some of these battles. The
Mm,
Rum Nitty one I would have waited on.
mm.
Um,
No,
and
because he was cooking. He was cooking that year prior and all that with the Mike P's and all that coming through the tournament. So we can't discredit. It was his time to go through the ringer, just like Easy is. Because Lou not even if you feel like he not losing to a point where it's like he up there bad. He's just up there with the elites of the elites. And sometimes it just be like that. It ain't that he's up there. It's like, damn, they steady putting Lou up there. He choking and shit. They steady putting Lou up there. He just getting his ass.
Yo,
He's
yeah, but
up
that's what
there
I'm saying. Yo,
fighting.
Cola, think about it. Like, what are we looking at Lou for? Are we looking for the entertainment value, or are we looking for him for the wins and losses? You feel what
I
I'm saying?
mean, at
Because I'm
this
not just
point,
saying now. I'm not just saying Lou in himself. Cause I'm not harping on and targeting him. But
yeah,
I'm saying
nah, we
most of
having a
these battle
convo.
rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we came from the era of yo, we want to hear the bars. Now we're in the era of yo, we want to see that performance work. You know what I'm saying? We want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we looking for in a Lou Castro's, like the Ace I means, the Holmesies, the Guards, the Jacks, Detroit? Like, what are we looking for? Are we looking for the wins or losses? Or are we just looking to be entertaining, hear a couple of bars of who we're odd to?
Um, personally, me, I like to be entertained, but I'm also looking for the wins and losses, man. It's still a sport to me at the end of the day. This still hip hop. This is still war words. It's still a competition to me. So I'm definitely looking for the wins and losses.
But you understand what I'm saying,
I
Polo?
think entertainment is
Like,
more so for the fans. I think
but like
I
I
think
said,
that's
yeah, right. So now we got to differentiate a fan from a diehard fan to whereas the wins and losses actually mean something to the fan today, to whereas wins and losses is not too much of a big deal to
no,
them.
they
They just
starting to
want
mean something again now.
What you gotta
I'm
understand is this. Only thing gonna separate you out the win and loss column is classics and actually wins because that's when a tier talk come, which they implemented. Think about it. If it was up to the fans, we'll want somebody like an Easy to go battle him just cause we've been pushing Easy to go get them battles. It's them that set the tiers, and then when we follow the guidelines of the tiers, y'all want to say, well, why y'all so embedded on wins and losses? Because y'all set top. How the fuck do we get the tiers if we not embedding who wins, who loses, who material is better? Even if you judge it just material, somebody material got to win, somebody got to lose to somebody material.
right,
So it's
right.
still a win or loss.
Because
So even within that, we want to see the performance, we want to see the material, we want to see the angles, we want to see the schemes, we want to see the bars. If we just was worried about material, we'll go to art class and get a whole bunch of shit and be draws. No, this is a performing arts thing. That's why you had people like Tupac and the Jada that went to performing arts schools. Entertainment is a part of it. The performing part is a part of it. The material is a part of it. That's why you got the anomalies like a Geechee that can give you some performance and bars. And just because you're moving around don't mean like somebody said it's just swag. No, good swagging up there is his way of performance.
So why are we invested in more of an Easy to Black captain and his wins and losses as opposed to say referred back to like Lou Castro where we're more probably invested in him just doing good. Like we just want to be entertained, if you will.
We is judged on Easy wins losses, but Easy been winning.
yeah,
And one
I
thing you
feel
can say
like with
about Easy, real quick, Polo, that even if you ain't felt like Easy been winning, all Easy battles is replayable like Martin episodes. You can go rewatch. Only one of them battles you may not go rewatch, and that's him and Cortez, respectfully, because Cortez
yeah,
dropped the ball. But him T-Top rewatchable, him Rex rewatchable, him Shine rewatchable, him Chess rewatchable, him Stumbles rewatchable. You could go watch his material from Swag Tanner.
yeah, I feel like I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like people pay attention to Easy more because Easy actually is winning these battles. And for me, to me, I don't watch battle rap for performance. Like this is not, you know what I mean? To me, this is not. I don't want to. This is not WWE to me. You know what I mean? Like this ain't the Apollo. I'm not here to judge a performance. I want to judge the lyrics. I want to hear you battle each other. That's what I'm here for. So it is hard for me to like give Lou a lot of extra credit because I mean, you know, he is showing up, he is doing a good job, but he got to win at this point. He's at that point of the bridge. In order to cross, you got to win. You got to win something.
So
That's it.
before we get to Chess and Calico, let me ask you this: is the app, as far as the analytics, getting more dangerous for these battle rappers? To whereas you see the one person only won one battle to five losses, or you know what I'm saying, this person is on a streak, or this person is the highest impression viewed battle rapper and shit like that. Is the analytics on the app becoming more dangerous to the battle rapper?
It's now analytics is dangerous to battle rappers when yeah, it is because number one, it's keeping a metric on your performance. So if you're a battle rapper going around
Talk
giving
to him,
bad
Polo.
performances, and now I got in black and white on December 12th, you did this, on November 11th, you did this, and then you did this. It's a metric system for bad performances. So yeah,
Mm,
it does hurt people that's doing bad, but if you're doing great, analytics is your best friend.
mm,
But
mm.
as well, too, as us being media, let's get it, let's get this all the way in perspective, respectfully. I respect everything about the app. I'm a subscriber. But with our eyes, we know some of those battles niggas lost, and we know some of those battles niggas won. It just went the way it went by some of these fan bases. That is the facts of this sport. It's fan bases in sports. We can't be mad at LeBron James fan base to one of these guys that ain't big as he built that fan base. You don't
Right,
determine who likes you. So
right.
that does matter. But as somebody that's being truthful about the battle, you can see how well or seasoned or veteran like somebody is and the level of their performance. Just like Averb. Averb last two performances, however you felt about in the past, him versus had Ice, him versus Easy, gave us like, nah, that's the Verb we kind of remember. That's him. Not this old Verb, the lyrical miracle that they say. Because even versus Geechee, he was good. But if you get to Tay-Rock battle where Tay-Rock got him, he wasn't as good. Miss Hustle when she got him. But these last two battles was like, nah, we really seen him from Lux when he battled Lux and shit like that and Mook, because he was kind of like Verb then too. We're not going to front.
Right.
But these last two, we like, nah, he back in that bag. Head Ice versus Av. We seen that vintage Head Ice like, nah, hold up, man. He was in his bag. And you get to see that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that re-enlightened us about.
Shout out to Apostle, excuse me, that said, Debo, can we get my verse back on Queen of the Ring versus the top 10 in 2022? It's a possibility. For breaking news on Ball Guys, you know, I'm pretty sure if you was on the internet a couple of months back to a year, you know, it wasn't so good between myself and my verse. But, you know, things change. Shout out to her. Definitely had a conversation behind the scenes, and respect was shown on both parties. And yo, listen, man, I welcome my verse. You know, I think she's definitely a part of the brand. That's how I feel. I don't know how she feels. I hope she feels the same way. And you know, I would love to see her back on the Queen of the Ring stage. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I dig my verse. I think she's actually dope. Her and Cheddar, that was a great one rounder. Got a lot of eyes and ears tuned in, and you know, let's see what the future holds. Pretty much. So let's get to this chess versus
Yeah, let's get. We went
Calico.
through a crazy deep
Let's get to
dive.
this. Let's get to
That
this
was
chess
dope,
versus.
though.
Let's
Yeah,
get
that
to
was
this chess
fire.
versus 35 niggas.
Yo, now I'm not gonna lie. Calico definitely came on stage with about 50 people, no gas. Like it had to be at least 50 people.
Let's do this first before we even do that. Let's do this. People are asking if you like you're gonna throw up. You know, we already know the situation with chess. You know what I'm saying? Is it considered a choke, stumble? Should it be in there as yo? If you out there throwing up and holding up the round or the battle, you consider that round a loss or something? Like, what's your perspective in that?
That is definitely. I mean, I ain't gonna front, man. Unfortunately, it is definitely deduction for that. Like that you can't you can't do that. Like even if it does happen, I feel like if it happened once, it's cool. But I think he has like kind of had a history of this, and also it was in Calico rounds. Like Calico rebutted it happening, so it kind of made it sting even more. Like he can't even. I knew he was gonna throw up. He couldn't stand to be in front of me. I told y'all. I like say he just emphasized on it a lot. So
Right,
I think in that sense, it does hurt when your opponent also highlights what you did. What you
right.
think, Cola?
Listen, man. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Here we go.
Debo, if LeBron James in the game, anytime he catch a cramp and go to the back, his ass lame as hell. He fake hurt. Woo woo. Could somebody come? Could KRS-One come out, run to the back, throw up, and then come back as you done showed up at a concert?
Nah,
I'm just asking.
Hell no.
nah,
If somebody doing a screenplay, could they throw up and then come back and get right to the play?
nah.
This a business
Hell
and
no.
entertainment. He can't do that. You already fucked the show up, respectfully. Your rounds was good, but you already fucked the show up. And with that, and you went first, Calico is sitting there on wizard time. The wizard was back. He come out, like you say, 50 niggas. He had the dreads. He out there looking like a goat. You feel me? Respectfully.
I smell Midwest bias, man. Chester's from
Bro,
the
I'm
Bronx.
gun
He's from
titles,
where
but
I'm from.
I'm going to keep it real.
I
I
smell
don't lie to
Midwest
my
bias,
friends.
y'all.
That boy Calico had some shit in them 3 rounds.
He definitely did, though. He definitely
And you
did.
got to think about this. Maybe looking back on it on camera when it dropped on the app so fast, you made me more like, nah, Chess had some shit. But when that type of situation happened, it fucks your whole mind up like, damn, Chess, you back on it. It kind of fucks your mood up, especially if you're there in the building. Where you like, damn, and Calico is applying the type of the raps that he's applying very fire. You like, oh my God, he crazy because Chess had fire shit, especially when he was approaching the shit with Blackface, Calico Dad, all that. He was going
Shout out to
crazy.
my guy, Blackface.
But it's like Cal was steady going up and up about the shit he had to talk to him about, in my opinion. Cal was on one. The wizard was back. Chess was good. After he got over the thorn, he was good. But by then, Calico had him. It's crazy. Y'all gonna give me it's crazy. It's any given Sunday, y'all decide to give me Willie Beam and shit like that.
That was
And
crazy.
he happened to throw up before the battle.
That was crazy.
Them are hard. Them are not heavy bars, simple, but heavy.
Yeah.
Simple sometimes work, man. Simple could work. It's just
Less
how
is
you place
more
the. It's just how you
sometimes.
place the sequence of bars.
Um. Yeah. Let's. I ain't gonna front. If Chess didn't have the throw up line, I think that would the battle. I mean, if Chess didn't throw up, I think the battle would have been a little bit more
A
different
little bit
because
more
now
different.
Calico rebuttals wouldn't have been as powerful. Him talking about he throwing up, I ain't throw up. So, but
I,
I ain't gonna front Calico kind of.
I think
Bro,
Calico.
Calico was almost respectfully.
I think Calico's angle of saying, when he was young, he was in the same position as Chess, but didn't do what Chess does as far as the throwing up and all that other stuff. I think that angle was kind of crazy because we all know Calico was definitely young in the game. I think he was like 18 when he battled Hitman Holler in St. Louis in front of smacking them and whatnot. I believe it's St. Louis, but yeah. So he just tried to show that there's a difference between the two, if you will, and yeah, man, it was just probably for that first round anyway. It was just a little bit of off day and whatnot, man. But I think Chess took it in stride, man, and definitely just stood there and got trying to get crazy with him, man. I still love Chess's material, first, second, and third and whatnot, man. It's just his Calico was just presence was like looking over like powerful at that point in time, man. He looked like he was going for the triple double, and yo, when Calico's on that type of time, he's hard to beat, bro. Very hard to beat. You understand what I'm saying? Like Calico has been on a tear lately from even with the surf battle. You know what I'm saying? That was close to me. But with the Hitman battle, surf battle, with this battle, Calico is not playing around this year, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Calico is definitely man. Besides the surf battle, if you go through his resume, you could kind of argue him winning a lot of his battles.
A lot of his battles, yeah. A lot of his battles.
Um, what the next battle? It was no
Next
next.
battle
I'm
was
There
sorry.
supposed
was
to
no
be,
next
but
battle,
before
bro.
that, listen
Exactly. But
to my boy Chess. Listen, respectfully, this ain't no joking aside, bro. Lots of water, Pedialyte, shit like that. Because I went through something like this, Polo, when I was back like 2009, like on the back end of my years, 2010 of college. I was balling and shit. I caught muscle cramps in all parts of my body, G, from like dehydration, not enough water, a lot of partying, still smoking, doing wild shit. Pedialyte water, bro. That shit help your muscle because that all that shit is muscle reflex. Like this shit is it's like a condition, like skeletal muscle, where skeletal muscle break down rapidly. You feel me? Muscle pain, weaknesses, shit like that. Rapid heartbeat. It makes it because it got to deal with like anxiety and shit.
I
Real
was about to
talk, bro.
say
I
that.
had
I
a
was about to
muscle.
say, yeah,
I had to get in a cold shower,
it's an
and then I had
anxiety,
to go
yeah.
to the hospital. I was in the hospital like 5 days, yo. IV in my arm, getting fluids and shit. Because that's what it do. Anxiety. I was fat, and it happened in practice, running routes, talking shit, but I'm fired up. But that that adrenaline pumping up. You gotta drink a lot of water and Pedialyte, bro. Fact.
But
yeah,
not yeah, man. Chess, man, definitely is a warrior, man. I definitely love what he does as a competitor. He the future too. I know he considered probably a vet to this at all the battles. He probably got 150 battles, but he's still the future because he's still young. He's gonna be around when Calico is long gone. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying, and all the others. So he I want to say he got time and shit because he's supposed to been doing what you do. Battle rappers supposed to be doing what they do. That's their profession. But he the future, bro. He gonna be like top tier to the dudes that's actually battling now. He gonna be looking like the end game dude. That's the position he's gonna be playing sometime soon. You know.
mm, that's a fact. Now the main event unfortunately didn't happen. But this is a crazy weekend. Surf Cortez. What's your thoughts on that, Debo?
Um, it was very unfortunate from my eye view. I heard the rumblings and stuff like that. And I looked to the left and I seen something going on. I was like, "What's going on?" Then I looked to the right and I was called to go somewhere and whatnot. When I went over there and whatnot, I think the melee was pretty much over. But it's very unfortunate, man. But Universe works in mysterious ways, man. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be for that point in time. You know, sometimes they like with the Big T versus Surf. You probably it would have better been. It was a to me from the event that I seen prior. I enjoyed Surf and Big T in that sneaker spot way more than I would have probably enjoyed it if it was on stage. You understand? Cortez and Surf has been a feud so long going. I just don't think for some reason I got it in my heart of hearts that spot was not the place for it, bro. I think to be honest with you, and people might be like, "Yo, Debo, you bugging the fuck out, shut the fuck up." But I think Surf and Cortez needs an intimate setting to where they could just be in each other's faces, mano a mano. They boys behind each other and just going off on each other, barking on each other in the room. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I just feel like that's a real personal battle. Like that battle right there can't just be whatever we just gonna and keep it moving. Nah, it can't. You know what I'm saying? This has been ongoing for like eons, bro, for a long time. And I think Cortez deserves the best setting possible. And I say Cortez because Cortez has been waiting for this to definitely happen. You know what I'm saying? To make it happen. You know,
Mhm.
like I don't know. I think this, to be honest with you, and it might sound fucked up when I say this. It's just a situation where it probably shouldn't have happened that night. Y'all might. I know they're gonna be scheduled, obviously,
You
and
think
imagine.
so?
Yeah, they rescheduled. They doing it. They doing it. Imagine Cortez and Surf being a super crazy classic in the place they rescheduled it at. So in your mind, you'd be like, "Oh, it's better here than it probably would have been if we was in Atlanta."
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, Debo. That crowd was crazy though.
Nah, hold on. Let me tell you something. Shout out to that Atlanta crowd. That was the best battle rap crowd in Atlanta that Atlanta ever had since Resolution and whatever else URL did in Atlanta. That was the best battle rap crowd I've seen in Atlanta ever. So salute to them. You know what I'm saying? We never know what we could have got out of it, but shit happens, man. Shit happens. I'm just glad nobody was. Well, I can't say nobody was hurt, but you know what I mean. I'm glad it
Yes.
wasn't no. I'm glad it wasn't no fatal situation, or it was to the point where business couldn't be continued or conducted in any capacity because of this situation and whatnot. But it is what it is. What you talking about, Cola?
Listen, man, y'all know what's up with me. Listen, we finna get right to this shit. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, we know what's happening. We ain't making no excuse. Keep your hands to yourself, man. At the end of the day, we ain't got to go with the events. What's going on? What's
Mm-hmm.
going on? Listen, once you put your hands on somebody, I don't give a fuck who you is, who you can to. However the other side respond, they have all right to. I know this a business. Stop bringing this crazy ass shit to the business, bro.
Right.
Period. If you
Right.
feel it's going too far, we all grown men. Go the other way, bro. It's simple. You got to know when to hold them and fold them. It's like being in the hood and outnumbered. All y'all say y'all from the block, you got to know when. You know what? I know me, so I got to remove me. Because if I stay here, I'm going to end up doing something. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
that's winning. It may look like losing, walking off, but that's winning because you know where you're going with this shit. Life is the biggest drug. Perception is the second. Stop putting your hands on people.
Right.
Period, bro. Stop
Right.
bringing this shit to the events where the money is being made because there's a lot of people getting supported and feeding their families off this shit. League owners, battle rappers, media outlets. You got
Right.
caffeine shows. You got all these type of things that's coming into play where people is making lots and lots of money. Y'all in these cities 2-3 days before these events happen. Do that shit before you get there. Stop getting there trying all this uncomfortable shit and touching people that don't want to touch on you.
Right.
Period, bro.
Right.
Stop. Because then unfortunate things is happening and you can't be mad at how nobody respond. I don't blame nobody and no party from those situations that happened in the recent. You touch somebody, shit can get crazy. You can't determine, we say that all the time, how somebody respond. Today just one may not be your day for you to push me, Debo.
Right.
Like you
Right.
may have been pushing me. I may have went through something. Today, this push, I already finna whoop a motherfucker ass this morning. This push got me on 10 now.
Let
Don't
me tell
touch
you
me.
something. I don't fault nothing that
That's it.
I
You
don't
just
fault
gotta
nothing
keep it
that
like
Surf.
that, bro.
I don't fault nothing that Surf and his entourage has done because at the end of the day, I'd have probably did the same. If we come together, we leaving together. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going home to nobody's family member talking about such and such got shot and that was it. And hey, I'm going home now. I'll talk to y'all later. Like, nah, because my pops always taught me like, yo, listen, man. We get into trouble, everybody jumping in. Like we all doing this. We coming home together. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the universal rule. That's how it's supposed to go down. Now, as far as these random fans coming in with contraband and stuff like that, man, it's just very unfortunate because you don't know who's crazy from who's sane. You feel me? And you're forced to be next to somebody
But
you don't know
Debo,
from
but
a hole in the
Debo,
wall.
but Debo, even myself, in this perspective, even myself, I can say, we gotta stop letting this goofy ass shit when we get into these internet arguments and all this shit spill into. We gotta show who tougher because at the end of the day, sometimes these arguments are gonna lead into passion. It's gonna make you say things. Motherfucker may think Michael Jordan is the greatest, but when they put him against LeBron, they might be saying, "Fuck Michael Jordan, man, he a bum." When they really don't mean it, they just trying to make their argument complete. And sometimes that spill over, and sometimes when things are said, people are trying to live up to the perception of what others seen them said. So they gotta come there with that energy. Other than that, they're gonna feel like they pussy instead of being adults like we say we are and say to be the one to say, you know what? I made the mistake. I was out of pocket. Even though you look like you flexed on me, you should have because I was wrong. Or even if you was right, or you made a did the flex, you know what? I did flex on you, but I ain't mean to really flex on you. Let's
Shout
be
out to
grown if we gonna be grown. Let's
shout out
stop
to
acting like kids and then say, y'all act like some little
right,
kids because that's what we acting like. But
right.
if we grown, it shouldn't be no way somebody should be able to get in an argument and two people talk and ain't nobody been hurt already. Well, we should be like, you know what, fuck it. Even
Now,
if it almost was a fight. If it
right.
wasn't physically a fight, it shouldn't nothing we shouldn't be get over unless blood was drawn.
Now,
Period.
shout out to you're right, Cola. Shout out to DJ Knox. He said hit the like button. Debo, do you think caffeine is still on a learning curve with battle rap stream? Wasn't clean either aside from security issues. How long does that take to be up to speed? Um, I don't know caffeine's business as much to really 100% clarify on that on answer on that question, but I will tell you this: there was a lot of motherfuckers on that stream, a lot of people. You understand? And I guess caffeine is pretty much trying to gauge how many people are going to be on there. So it's a work in progress and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We know caffeine is young and they're definitely doing their due diligence on making streaming for battle rap possible, clean and everything. Um, but with everything, everything is a learning curve and shit. You would say after all this long, they should have it by then, but you can't really say that because streaming is a very difficult thing. It deals with a whole lot of bandwidth, a whole lot of technology, and all that. And even the best of the best can have a hiccup or anything else, if you will. So I would just say give it time. As long as caffeine is in it to win it, as long as caffeine is here for the long haul, and you're getting a free material, free battles, as opposed to uh, having to pay to see it anywhere else. Shout out to caffeine and shit like that. They definitely doing their best, 1-2 step to make it happen. So that's the best answer I can give you with that. What going back to what Cola said, you're 100% right. And let's clear the air on this. If we're gonna do it on ball, guys, let's
Let's
hopefully
do it.
hopefully y'all get quotes and clips on this because this is things that really need to be discussed on a mature adult level. As far as the guy that got washed and packed up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who he was a fan of or what he was doing, but what I know is from what I've heard or what I've seen or it was told by Surf is that the dude pulled up on Young M.A. being belligerent and putting his hands where he's not supposed to be putting them at. Obviously, they kicked him out of there. The dude came out with a contraband, trying to stab somebody. He got packed up. End of story. Right? So I don't know if Homeboy was on Spaces. Don't know who he is or where he come from and shit like that. It was just a random motherfucker that just did some crazy shit. You got to be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Let that be a lesson to random people that's trying to do random stupidness at battle rap events. You're gonna get packed up and you're gonna look retarded. You're gonna be laying on the floor for everybody to see. Now,
Mm-hmm.
opposed as a to Cola's situation, what he's speaking of, whether it be Spaces, um, Twitter, Instagram, wherever, from battle rappers to entourages, whoever. A lot of y'all cats, man, are 25 and older. Y'all responsible adults. Y'all pay bills. Y'all got kids. Listen, a lot of y'all faking the funk on a nasty dope. A lot of y'all doing unnecessary tough guy shit that's gonna lead you down a wrong road and get you hurt in some sort of way that you don't need to be hurt. That's so unnecessary. To prove what to whom? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a recreational activity for sick people. You understand what I'm saying? That has nothing else better to do but to try to show that they tough. Because it's an ego thing, it's an insecurity thing. You understand what I'm saying? And we can't gauge who these people are. Some we know, some we don't. But it's like a Russian roulette type of thing. And you know what I'm saying? And it's bad. And the only thing I don't like with the battle rap culture, we come together as a community when a general thing is put out there to whereas, oh, that's wrong. Definitely wrong. Don't do that again. But some people get away with being belligerent and being assholes and doing dumbass shit, thinking they're gang members or thinking they're super tough and shit like that. And that should be whack. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against gangs and none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some gang members that have priorities and have family values and morals and principles. They go by that first before they go being a gang member. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But some people take that allure of being a quote unquote gang member with the rag and all that and want to be extra tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you have a rag or anything. A real one is a real one, rag or not. You understand what I'm saying? And they carry themselves as such. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I say that all that to say this: grow the fuck up, grow up. Battle rappers, entourages, league owners, whoever, grow the fuck up. Because you do stupid shit, and sometimes when you're talking and you're running your jibs, you're looking crazy to a lot of people. You're looking ridiculous to a lot of people. Listen, I'm not gonna play the hypocrite. I myself probably look insane to a lot of people at certain points in time, but they don't know me. You understand? But I have to sit back and collect my thoughts and be like, you know what? I shouldn't have had that rant at this point in time because they don't understand where that rant is coming from. They don't know how I feel at this point in time. I would probably look crazy because this information that I'm spewing out, nobody knows what the fuck is going on. So you got to collect yourself. So over the years, I myself have even like, you know what? Let me calm down and assess the situation and see it for what it is, and then accordingly, you know what I'm saying, give my thoughts on what matter or issues is going on. Shout out to Kaya Turner. We come together, we leave together. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a big
so
fact.
so our thing is this, Koloff, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll throw back the ball back in your court. When is the community as far as battle rap going to each one teach one and grow up and be like, hey bro, how you talking and what you talking is silliness. You sound retarded. You need to relax. You need
Debo,
to
that's
chill
my
the F
whole
out.
point. That's my whole point of saying it right now. We get a lot of subscribers. I'm telling you right now, I'm one of the people that got into arguments with niggas and it said, oh, when at the same time, it's nonsense. It's nonsense because like people say, you don't spend all that money to come travel to come to the event where all we going through and say what we going through, where we from, to come fuck up what them other people at and what business going on and what's our release and one of our hobbies to see our friends that we don't see on it every day, like a Debo or a Polo or Jay Black, just our peers. We are friends. We damn near became family because we've been around here. Some of us done been at events. Y'all been, you and Jay Black, Polo and them probably been going to events all 10 years knowing each other with a
Mm-hmm.
relationship back and forth, and when Jay Black was
Shout
standing
out to
on
Jay
stage and
Black in
shit
the
like
chat.
that. So
Go
it got to
ahead.
start at some point as a fan of somebody that's a part of the culture like myself. It got to become an appreciation of that. Like, nah, because even as a media point, and I said this on Spaces, no, it ain't about being no compromise. It ain't about this. How you think Amar Rashad got that relationship with Jordan? How you think Stephen A got that relationship with Iverson? It ain't that he
Mm-hmm.
kissing his ass. This a part of being in the sport. Why the hell I'm gonna cover the sport when I can't talk to the people of the sport? It's like me being a WrestleMania fan and I never get to talk to Stone Cold. You man, I done watched wrestling 30 years, and the one opportunity I think I can talk to Stone Cold, I'm gonna say no because I'm gonna be compromised. You losing your damn mind. That's what the
Right.
business is about.
Right.
Building relationships. And us as media, and once we get that access, we got to uphold that to a point because that's what make these battle rappers don't give you upcoming platforms a chance when y'all start saying they don't fuck with us because we small. No, it ain't that y'all small. They don't fuck with y'all because the media that they didn't gave a chance then fucked it up. than push shit out when sometimes you got to know as media, as just a human being morally to know I can't put that out because this is a part of my business too. This is how I'm making money. These people
Hey,
that
say
gave me
that
a
thing you said
job
about media,
to
Cola.
cover it.
Say that thing you were saying about media, because not for nothing, respectfully speaking, but you said we had a conversation about it, like um say like the fighting and all the negative stuff and stuff like that. As a community, I understand it's the media's job to put out the information. But you know what I'm saying, if a place of business is showing you love and welcoming you into their fold, especially even like for free, or putting you on a stage or putting you somewhere where you're enjoying yourself, why bring out negative content on that platform? You know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing your job, it's unnecessary to do so. You understand? And it's just like we gotta have some type of decorum, because if that's the case, we're just gonna roll around here like a pack of niggas just trying to get content to feed our views and our fan bases and stuff
Listen,
like that.
that can eventually, regardless of how you feel, that can eventually be the detriment of battle rap, which have given you a job to become somebody in a realm that you didn't even create. You gotta think about this shit. You want to become somebody in a realm that you didn't create, but you want to go against everything in the realm. No, certain things as a human being and morally of what we stand for when we talk this, I'm from the street, or even not saying you being a street member, but being from where we from, we have moral codes just as black people. So don't if you stand on the side of those morally, you got to be able to look at those same moral codes like, no, respectfully,
Right,
I can put
right,
that fight out, but I can't put what dude just did after that fight because I know this can hurt what my job while I'm here. This can make other people that I cover, regardless of how you feel, I'm gonna be who I am. However, cool. This can make the other people of the peers of the business that I cover look at me a certain way, like, damn, I can't even really trust him or them with nothing because look how they'll do this, which can be the detriment of everything, even though it happened. Because, like I say, ESPN, the news do that. ESPN or whoever, if they cover sport and they got relationships, they'll just out people. Now, with the tight, okay, let's bring up Tiger Woods for a point, just to go off
mm-hmm.
subject. ESPN didn't air that. Once it came out in the news, ESPN like, fuck it, I got to cover it. But they not showing everything that happened on the lawn and all this. They just covering it of the sport because they still giving the respect. Like, okay, we still cover it. So we ain't
Right,
saying don't cover it or don't show clips of what may happen. But it's some things, and we ain't got to get into it where you got to be like, no, I gotta chop this. I can't be thirsty to get it up. I gotta chop this because if you are who you are, the views gonna do what they are anyway.
right, right, 100
If
percent.
you are who you are, the numbers of your views, regardless if you put it out after somebody, even if you do a blog of the same thing after somebody, if you already got that foundation of fan base, the numbers gonna do what they regularly do, regardless, because you are who you
Right,
are, and we gotta remember that.
right. Well, it's about conditioning the fan base too. You know what I'm saying? It's about conditioning the fan base, man, and it's about bringing up the community. We have a responsibility, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's prominent in this culture, from the Queen of the Ring to the URLs to the Black Compass, Three Letter Man, Champion, uh, 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 so on and so forth, man. Everybody that has an ear to the streets, to the people, to grasp a hold of the people, the 15 minutes of fame. We have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying, to bring up this culture and this community together and steer it the right direction. Because after we're all gone, who's going to be the next to take it to the next level in a proper sense? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to try to go super old school, but when you had Cool Herc and the Cold Crush Brothers and all that, who would expect to have Jay-Z and Drake? You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Damn near 30, 40 years later. So what is battle rap going to become 30, 40 years later if we're still around? You know what I'm saying? Because if we conduct ourselves like niggas, what we gonna have left for ourselves for battle rap? It's no surprise. It's no surprise, and if you look at it in a sense, you see there's no coincidence that you see the Drakes, the NOE Choppers, the Young MAs, the Little Mamas, the Remy Mars, the I can keep going, so on and so forth, hitting these stages and showing love and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. The industry knows who we are. You not, you know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
it's not it's not It shouldn't be a surprise that Beyonce's in the studio right now watching the Queen of the Ring battle, or Jay Z is watching Loaded Lux battle, or, you know what I'm saying, battle of Geechee Gotti right now on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Those things are happening. It's real. You understand? I had somebody talk to me not too long ago about the music industry. You know, respectfully speaking to them, that the music industry is doing bad, bro. With this COVID shit, there's not too many big concerts. There's not too many venues having people in there doing shows and stuff like that. Them running around and getting their bag and stuff like that. You got to find other creative ways to get a bag. And I think the battle rap lane, they see it as a situation to get a bag. Some have tried and failed, which we consider them as culture vultures and stuff. But some are actually working with the companies to make a big situation. Drake, I feel like is the biggest. Obviously, he's the one of the biggest artists in hip hop, but he's the smartest to work with URL and bring caffeine to the table. The smartest one. Like, yo, you know what? Listen, I ain't gonna try to do a battle league. I got too much on my plate. I don't know a lot of these battle rappers, and I don't want them all of them to have access to my phone number. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call Smack. Yo, this is what we go. Boom, boom. All right, let's do it. And work in that lane to be like, yo, we gonna make something big. Ergo, you have caffeine. One of the biggest, you know what I'm saying? What for battle rap anyway. Battle rap is the biggest thing going on at Caffeine app right now. It ain't the dancers, respectfully speaking. It ain't the nerds that's like doing black ops and all that shit. Nah, it's fucking battle rap, bro. It's battle rap. So that tells you where we can go. And when these big ass companies find out, like, you know what? This battle rap thing, okay, I'm gonna latch on to it. Who's the next league coming up? Oh, Queen of the Ring? Okay, we're gonna get them a spot. Or such and such, or we're gonna get them a spot. You understand? So it's more to grow in battle rap. And lastly speaking on it, it's about creators. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Black. I always shout him out, man, because he's a creator. He's a person that just don't sit idle and wait for somebody else to create something. He will create a form to which it adds to the culture. You understand what I'm saying? The crazy thing is him doing it by himself. I will reiterate this time and time again. When he was by the piano or he was by the banister or in the kitchen, his numbers was damn near 50 and better all the time, 50K and better, like crazy. He was good by himself. But you know what I'm saying, he created Champion, which is like an ESPN style type of form where he brought people in to work with him, and it became a staple in battle rap. It don't get as much numbers as it did when he was doing it by himself, but he knows the bigger picture. You understand? And the bigger picture is to put other people on and bring people to his forum to be interviewed and stuff like that. He can't interview motherfuckers in his kitchen or by his banister or by his piano. He said, yo, I'm gonna bring them, you know what I'm saying, in my office and talk about this and whatnot. I'm gonna bring a style to battle rap. I'm gonna bring a visual look, a professional visual look to battle rap. Look at Black Compass Media. Black Compass Media has grown from a Discord style type of platform to this. This is great.
Yeah.
You know, man, this is like I tune in every time when y'all doing bar guys or anything Black Compass and stuff like that. Y'all have to grow within the space of battle rap community to be respected, and that's what it is. So we have some people that's taken away from our culture by doing this foolishness with this back and forth bullshit of fighting and talking crazy to each other. But we have the few that adds to the culture. And I gotta salute y'all cats because y'all add to the
Yeah,
culture.
Debo, you gotta understand. It's two type of creators. It's a creator for clout, and it's a creator of love and passion. And that's where Jay Black come from. The creator of love and passion, angry fan, the tone roll, creative friends, creative for the love for the love and passion they have on the sport. Now you got the people out here that gonna fuck the shit up because they not organically trying to see. Jay Black is not sitting out there putting out a blog like, oh, I seen him putting out a blog, so I'm finna drop a blog. Because he's a creator of the love and passion he have. Well, how I feel that my idea is gonna go because my foundation is already set. I'm not going because you said it. Like even the bloggers, even me, I don't feel you should be referencing a blogger if you ain't using them for some dope they made have said or just to say they talked about it. Anytime you saying, well, I don't talk about it like these bloggers. Well, why do you care what they talking about if your foundation is already built? You see what I'm saying? Because you're a creator of clout and not a creator of love and passion. And that's how I look at it. You have to pay attention. I tell any blogger that not. When you come in this, you got to know about Battle Rap Arena, the early days of Angry Fan when he was on Blog Talk Radio, the Jay Blacks, when he was in that kitchen doing impersonation or battling one of his friends, or to come up with Dre, and even, we don't like to say it, but rest in peace, Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, me, honestly, I don't know what was what, but I'm going to say that on the record.
Yeah.
All of great people that came up and built of character of what you done built with the readers and NY's now, Mark Django, you know what I'm saying, Bad Money when he come on and whatever.
Right.
Same as Black Thomas bringing me on.
Myself. I consider myself
even Debo.
Yeah, I consider myself a part of champion. I understand what you're saying.
So you gotta salute them type of guys to know you got these guys. You have to have, even when P was doing his radio, you gotta acknowledge these guys, and you have to. It's like any business, like being in the NBA and not knowing the greats. You have to watch, and it's down to like battle rap. How they say, "Oh, you learned certain style." That's just like me watching the Queens flip, and I'm non-biased, nigga. Like a CJ City, this shit is hot, son, a heavy bags. You gotta know this type of shit. Wing, certain things you have to know in the culture because it's just culture etiquette. You can't skip over that, and that makes you a better blogger because you seen the mistakes maybe a Jay Black made, or a Piper Boy, or even a Debo when he picked up or a Polo. And you gotta be able to learn from that shit, and you can't be too prideful to say, I watched this, Jay Black ain't literally sit down with me, or Polo ain't literally sit down, but I learned that from Polo. He helped me. Because if I ain't watch Polo do it, if I ain't watch Wing or Angry Fan do that, I wouldn't have knew how to, or a Queens flip just bust through a door. How I know, not saying everybody ain't their own person, but you learn little tips that bring the fans in from watching a game of media. That's from my standpoint.
Right.
And that's how we got to get more.
Let me switch the cloth up a little bit, right? First and foremost, Debo, what's the piano song you like to play? Because you got a piano in the background. That's all niggas been talking about this goddamn chat.
I play. What was it? The Dre Day. Ding 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 ding. Don't give out my secret, Polo. Don't give out my secret.
Second off, man. I think, even though I think this is April Fools, I don't know why like RBE will be.
That's not happening. That's not happening. I know what you're talking about, but that's not happening.
Yeah, even though I don't know, RBE is bored and they just want to randomly do a April Fool's joke. But you know, Twerk versus Miss Hustle got announced.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
The same date.
Thank you for putting that emphasis out, because when they find out that really happened on Queen of the Ring, they're gonna go back to that because they win $1 million. You know, Twerk versus Hustle win $1 million on my channel and whatnot. So shout out to them.
That's what I said. I thought it was fool. I'm like, there's no way this did $1 million. And yeah, they can do 3 rounds and spin a block, but the same day as Kings versus Queens, cut it out.
No, that's not happening.
But my thing is, now, if it's an April Fool's joke, why would ARP be involved with an April Fool's joke?
Because he be with the shit sometimes. He be with the trolls sometimes.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
A league owner trolling?
ARP be with the trolls sometimes. Remember when Hustle first was woofing and he was just fucking with her like, come over here, Hustle, I got the check for you, woo woo. Now he made a deal. If it ain't an April Fool's, he made a deal, get the check. But now, what if it's not a trick? Then what, Polo?
Man, I don't know. If it's not a trick, that's what I want to ask y'all. What are we doing? If it's not a trick, he posted it on his Instagram and everywhere.
ARP would be with the shits, bro. Listen, he be with the shit sometimes. But if that's real, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. We was talking about, listen, respectfully, we was talking about loyalty, honor, all type of different things early on the spaces. Make it a good one. That's all I'm saying. Make it a good one, Twerk, Hustle. Because listen, Twerk with the jokes and the shit with the company, and Hustle with how your last performance on URL as the first lady and how they treated you over the years. And y'all know how they, I'm just saying, make it a good one. Don't move from ARP.
I'll tell you this.
That's crazy, Cola.
I'm keeping it real. Don't move from ARP to shift this shit up.
Listen,
crazy that Hustle and Cirque, two of the dopest people. I mean, Hustle and Twerk, two of the people of URL we know consistently didn't work with them, then pulled the move if it's the move. The shit is exciting from league owner standpoint, It's what we want in reality battle rap to a point. The storylines, the crazy shit. Here we go. Put your seatbelts on and start your engines, fellas.
I tell you this: if it's real, which I feel like it's not, he had to come out. The bag had to be super crazy for them to trade in a loyalty card for that to happen. You feel me? Because there's been multiple times both those artists said they loyal to URL, and that's not gonna ever happen. And you'll probably never see me there. Homeboy is cool and all that. I ain't got no problem with him, but we ain't gonna. I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? So that bag must have been super crazy for that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold up. Now let me play devil advocate a little bit. Smack just did an interview, and he kind of said Twerk is like fake on punishment right now. Like he can't.
And let me play devil advocate. I was in the spaces with Twerk, arguing with Snake Eyes yesterday, and he said, "Fuck is you talking about, Snake Eyes? I already got a big plate lined up."
There you go.
Yeah, we around. We everywhere. Y'all ain't never there. Yeah, Black Compass Media. Salute Tone Polo, Driz, Posey. Coley, you already know the vibes. All this shit. Good guy, what up?
Hey, hold up now, Debo. Now, is it a loyalty thing if a league announces they not fucking with you?
Nah, but URL never said they not fucking with Twerk.
Smack did an interview and he said Twerk got to sit for a while.
Yo, but you got to put it in context though, Polo. He didn't say he's not fucking with Twerk.
You got to sit down for a while. What does that mean? If somebody tell you got to sit down for a while.
Listen, but that doesn't mean he's not fucking with him ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's coming back. Come on, bro. Listen, let's keep it 100. How long you think Twerk going to sit down for him to not come back to URL? Come on. Twerk is like the biggest, one of the biggest, if not one of the biggest.
I thought he was going to sit down in Summer Madness. I thought he was going to sit down in Summer Madness.
I think Smack had to say what was pretty much obvious to everybody to clear the air, because coming from him, it means something. You understand what I'm saying? If you feel like his fan base is being cheated with poor performances and they keep bringing this young man back all the time, and they're like, oh, what's going on, Smack? So he felt, compelled to have to say what he said. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, Twerk know that he has to get his act together. It's self-explanatory. You feel what I'm saying? Without having to say it. So, it'll rectify itself, man. At the end of the day, man, Twerk is always going to be Twerk, man. When he puts in the work and wants to really have that battle, he's going to come through with the 1-2 and do what he do. That Snake battle is going to be a classic battle. Him and Snake is going to be the most classic battle you're going to see in 2022, bro, because there's two aggressive cats that want it bad. They want the win bad. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Midnight Madness, man.
What I'm trying to tell y'all is this, bro. I've been in that room, and I talked about this battle. And Twerk said something that he did put something. He's like, bro, I'm like, that room broke. He like, bro, the room ain't broke yet. And he wasn't saying it disrespectfully, meaning, bro, basically what he was saying is the shit I'm about to do in that cola, basically without telling me, is I'm probably finna bust the windows in this bitch. You know what Michael Jackson's in the windows, he say he's finna break that, and I'm guaranteeing you a strapped in or a bigger 9 or anything of that substance, a rattlesnake, big chop, like if he get in that bag, I'm trying to tell you, Snake gonna have to have some shit. You already know. He know them dope ass. Listen, because one thing we downplay is Twerk intellect. He know how to use those dope ass words in such a special way.
Yeah, all right, nigga. All right. What if Snake Eyes come with? Nigga, 11 niggas couldn't hurt me. I told you I was Hancock. Boom. What else, nigga?
He already said that.
Nigga, that could be a slogan. I told y'all I was Hancock.
Twerk say, hey, he's like, Hancock, man, stop. What was that one figure when them niggas was in that land lot? Like, yeah, it could get crazy. Yeah. Rebuttal game. My rebuttal game crazy.
What you say? What you just say?
I say, Hancock, man, stop. What you was doing when them people was getting at you in that man lot. Big chop. Yeah, what's up?
Y'all
yeah, you talking about that one figure, Hancock. Man, stop. What was you saying when them niggas was getting at you and Tony in that land lot? Yeah, it gonna get crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Money on the floor. I'm telling you.
I like that.
I'm telling you.
Now I can't rebuttal right now. You might have got me.
I'm telling you.
Yo, let everybody in the chat. Did y'all hear my bombs drop? Did y'all hear my bell?
Uh-uh.
I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm the new addition to Bar Guys, man. I'm the new
Yeah,
addition.
that's a fact, man.
Bar Guys ain't gonna be done again without me, man. I'm the new face of Bar Guys, man. With Polo and Cola, man.
Let's go, Debo.
We
Let's turn it
going
up,
to
man.
events acting crazy and turn it up, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Bro, the battle next week, it's going crazy. I didn't see Twerk. Twerk wasn't that. Twerk nor Snake Eyes was at any given Sunday. Twerk usually be everywhere. I'm telling you. But Snake Eyes, he got a lot to talk about with Twerk too. It's gonna be crazy in that building, bro.
Yeah. Damn, Twerk got a lot on his plate for April. He got Snake Eyes and then Hustle.
You keep saying this hustle thing, man, like it's real, man.
I don't know, man. I think it's. I'm finna call ARP, man.
Debo,
I think that shit.
relax. Debo, we'll know. Debo,
Debo, I ain't
Debo,
going
relax.
front.
It might
I'm
be.
think Debo. I'm thinking it's real.
You think it's real?
Cause if it was April Fool's, why ain't they announce it on April?
Did they drop it at? Well, it ain't 12 o'clock yet. I'm acting like a fool out here. Yeah, yeah. Yo, that would be crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you, boy. Like,
That's what I was thinking. If it's an April Fool's joke, why you drop it on March 31st? That'd be a whack ass April Fool's joke.
Neither one of them denounced that. Like, yo, they
Man,
bugging.
they
This ain't
all
real.
promoting it on their Instagram. Twerk, ARP,
Everybody promoting it, nigga.
everybody, the
Word?
whole league.
What? Hold on. We going to the grand right now. Hold
I'm
on.
telling you, that's what I'm saying. Phone home. Them niggas definitely
Wheezy.
phone home.
Wheezy.
Word?
Them niggas, it's all over the gram. I don't know ARP to do. If ARP doing an April Fool joke, he bored. He bored. You a league owner. You gotta do something better. If you doing if this an April Fool's joke, my brother.
Hold on. Let me get the source. Hold on. I know who to call. This nigga better pick it up too.
I'm finna call ARP, man. Live on air. Fuck it.
We all making phone calls out here.
Oh, nigga, crazy.
It
This
is
nigga
left.
crazy.
Please leave your message for.
ARP ain't trying to answer none of that shit. He watching. ARP, you in this chat, nigga?
Yo, we really out here
Yeah.
trying to find out what's
Yo,
going on
give
out
me.
here.
I'm gonna find out in 2 seconds. But hey, listen, man. I get to the bottom of things. What y'all want to do? Who y'all? I get to the bottom of things.
I don't know, Polo. I get to the real
I get,
journalism. We get to the bottom of
I get
things
to the
here.
bottom of things. I don't just wait for another nigga to get to information. I like to break the news. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
We like to break the news, not just me. Um, we gonna find. We gonna find out, man. We gonna find. Jay Black said I don't speak English.
Hey, Cairo, my baby, this finna be a movie. I swear. This finna be a doozy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't
Yo,
gonna front.
I try to find out, but I ain't gonna lie. That's a surprise to me. I ain't know they was
And
promoting
this
out
will make
here.
it even more of a this will make it even
Man, you
more of a
call Jay
punch to
Black. Jay Black say I don't speak English.
look, this will make it even more of a punch to the gut. She backed out the Tay Rock battle on the King versus Queens, same day.
This is what I'm saying. You telling me the URL first lady backed out a URL battle with Tay Rock. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Keep it a bean.
Twerk and hustle. Y'all look like y'all in cahoots. Listen, if you backed
Cahoots
out
with
a
what?
dangerous Tay Rock to take a dangerous twerk in 3 rounds, y'all got something good. Because if you URL first lady and you backed out to take him on RBE, I ain't gonna lie, Hustle. You a bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie. If you pull this shit
Yo,
off,
he a
Hustle,
bad
you a
motherfucker.
bad
What?
motherfucker. Listen, Hustle. Only one thing I can think of is Chrome 23. You got you feeling like fuck everybody. I can do what I want. Remy that came out with a card. You
Fuck
like
him.
fuck everybody. I got a home. But you URL first lady.
What?
That's
Nah.
crazy, Hustle.
What we Debo? What's up, Debo? It look like you really trying to do some journalism.
Dang.
Yeah, that's an April Fool's joke.
Oh,
That's not real.
it's confirmed.
It's not real.
Okay,
It's not real. I kind of figured it wasn't real, but it's not real.
it's 100% confirmed. It's not real.
100%. In the chat, it's not real.
I ain't gonna lie
Okay.
though. I ain't gonna lie. I like this shit though. Ah.
I kind of figured it wasn't real, man, because at the end of the day, it's too much at stake or too much going on with that. Like, there would have been too much controversy going back and forth.
Jay Black said
Yeah,
you
Jay
don't
Black
know.
say you don't know, Debo. Come on, Black. Hey, Black, tell this nigga he don't know, man.
Yo, Jay Black, for what you don't know, Jay Black be trolling all the time online. So he don't know. He knows I know.
But my thing is, this is my thing though. This is my point.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they trolling Smack like this?
I don't think they trolling Smack like that. I think they just like somebody must have just doctored that up and they just put that out as an April Fool's joke, like whatever. Just this is what it is. But it's not even about trolling Smack. It's just about this. I
This
guess
don't make no
throwing
sense
something
to me.
out.
I'm trying to
They
figure
like
out the
Debo.
angle.
Hey, Debo, they like you sound scared. Don't be scared.
I'm not scared
Don't
of
be
nothing. I
scared.
just know it's an April Fool's joke. Like, what I'm gonna be scared about? It's not even. It has really nothing to do with me, to be honest with you. I got Twerk and Hustle on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I got
How many views you got, Debo?
I got 1 million views on
Uh-huh.
it. 100%. 100%. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Listen, man, this has been a
Ball
crazy.
Hey, I just want to say this too, because I know it's been a long show, but I definitely want to shout out Word Sport Battle League. They definitely, Black Compass Media, they showed us hella love in there, bro. Shout out Yo-Yo, Smoke Kings. Shout out Geechee Gotti, because it was a Word Sport Riot event. That was also Saturday, the same event. I was there because it was in Atlanta with Geechee Gotti, Chef Trez, G-Lo, Rio Noski, couple of Don Vito, Abysmal. Salute all y'all guys that was in the building, man. Showed us a great time, love. Shout out to the boss, the Henny, they was with me. That shit was fire. Salute everybody, man. I just want to, I know we ain't do a breakdown or recap, but that event was fire. And I'm gonna end up doing it on the spaces because we have been here 2 hours. Salute y'all. We love y'all, man.
Yeah,
Follow us on every platform. Follow Black Compass. You can find all of us, man. Bye.
yeah, man. Yo, make sure you check out the Black Compass merch. Hoodies is still up. I'm leaving it up for a week long. You know what I mean? We got some more hats dropping soon. All that. BlackCompassMerch.com. Debo, anything you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Shout out to all the fans, man, that showed love to us last weekend for Panic Room 6. We definitely going to show y'all love in return and rectify any situations that's happening. We got a event coming up soon. We will display the details, but all the battles that happened that past weekend are gonna we dropping one on Monday. You're gonna see the trailer for it, so just be on the lookout for that, man. We got some dope things coming in, man. I appreciate the bar guys, man. I would definitely love to be on this show even more. I've been joking about me being the third, but anytime you want me to come on, man, I'm here, man. My contract for champion has been up. You know what I'm saying? I had a bidding war, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of other companies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel at home here. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hey, Debo.
if you can match my price on my bidding war, then I'm definitely gonna be on Black.
Hey, Debo.
Yes,
We
sir.
definitely bringing you on, but we need one favor. Listen, Caffeine, it's time to bring the bar guys over there. I know, listen, y'all treating everybody right. We want to premier people around here, Caffeine. We had all the events. We ain't been on the, hey, we see everybody getting them DNA even hosting now. Listen, my boy Tone been there. Listen, it's time for us to get us over there. We gonna bring them numbers. We gonna bring that excitement. Debo, call them people, set something up for us, man. Stop playing.
I got
Serve
you, man. I got you,
Yeah,
man.
set
One
it
thing,
up, man.
Call them people, man.
one thing.
Jay
Listen, man.
Black.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. One thing I will say about Polo and Cola, man. They've been holding it down for a hot, long minute, man. While Tony Bro was out there doing the fake manager thing and stuff like that, man. Tony Bro, shout out to Tony Bro. That's my guy. You're number 3, Tony Bro. You're number 3. You thought that fight was gonna put you at number 1? No, I'm still number 1 out here. I'm still number one. I got Jackson endorsements, nigga.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You set that fake
Hey,
fight up,
Debo,
think
watch
you think
your
these niggas don't
mouth,
know that
man.
fight was fake, nigga. You know what
Watch
I'm
your
saying? That
mouth,
fight was
man.
fake.
Straight
Nah,
up.
Tone the number one manager. Tone the number one manager now.
He
I'm
fight with
Nah,
his
sorry.
man.
client.
Told it to listen to the fans. That fight
Tone
was
fight
faker
with
than
his
that Will
client. We
Smith
ain't seen
smacking
you
Chris
niggas
Rock.
scrap with y'all clients
I
yet.
want a manager like that.
I want
What?
a
I get
manager
into a
like
fight.
that,
My
nigga.
manager scrapping with me. I
His
need
manager scrap with him, nigga.
that.
Listen,
Mickey and
man.
Rocky, nigga. Mickey
Listen,
and Rocky.
listen,
Let
man.
me get a
I'm not
rock.
trying to do none of that because I know me and Jack would definitely be in jail for a long time off stupid shit like that. I'm good on him fighting and all that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tony Bro. That's my guy, man. He's definitely a friend to have, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a lot of those, man. People like that just won't let you down and whatnot, man. And I highly regard Tone on anything he puts his hands in. You know what I'm saying? I support him and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I consider him a friend of mine. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I consider y'all guys a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Cola, that's my little bro. Like we be off camera talking that real shit besides battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? He give me a lot of great advice. Like I'm not want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Even at my age, I'm still learning. You know, and when I'm stuck and fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I call Cole out of nowhere. He I don't even have to ask him. That nigga already know what to say. Like, I know, Debo. I'm gonna tell you this. Here we gonna go, my guy. Going to boom, boom, bam, pow, bam. I'll be like, whoa, good looking. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Yo, man. Look, man. The Bar Guy Show. We out of here, man. See you guys next week, man. Yes, sir.